Saw that Sean O'Malley. He was trying to shade. He was trying to shade. Kind of Ben talking about. I never heard of that dude before. I don't know that kind of Ben has ever heard of you. To be real, you know. I don't know that anybody who doesn't watch MMA knows Sean O'Malley. Like, it's what Eddie Hearn said that fighters in the UFC, they're gonna see what Dana is paying the boxers compared to what they're getting paid in the octagon, and they're not going to be happy, which, yeah, that's predictable. Like, yeah, they're not going to be happy. And what they're not factoring into the equation is Sella don't got nothing to do with Sella, doesn't have nothing to do with the UFC shit. WWE, they don't got nothing to do with that shit. Zufa is a separate entity that involves other people, and there are more fingers in that pie supplying more money than what the UFC gets. And they're never going to like this, but it's still true after all these years. And I believe that it is more evident now with everything that is happening in boxing than it was in previous years. I believe that it is more obvious. Boxing is a bigger sport than UFC. It is many times bigger. Well, bigger than MMA, I should say, because UFC is just one promotion. It is the biggest promotion and the best promotion, and in many ways, it is the face of mixed martial arts. But in the greater scheme of things, mixed martial arts as a sport is tiny compared to boxing. In boxing right now, you have DAZN, you have Paramount, you have ESPN potentially making a return to it. Amazon is loosely tied to boxing in America. In Japan and the Far East, they tend to do Inoue fights over there. So there's just more all around the world. There are more people and more entities in boxing. It's just a bigger sport overall, so there's gonna be more money. And I believe that that is what the nature of, I believe that's the biggest part of what the rivalry is, the animosity that some MMA fighters may feel towards boxers. Boxers don't feel that animosity towards those guys. They don't worry about it. Wow, we getting paid more than you. What we gonna worry about it for? We get paid more than you do. If it was the other way around, they probably would. It would be the other way around, but it's not. The real reason you see a Sean O'Malley, yo, I never heard of Conor Ben. Check it out. Conor Ben probably never heard of you, homie. Right? But I would wager that more people paid to see Conor Ben fight in his last fight than they paid to see you in your whole career. You see? That's the difference. I would wager that Conor Ben in just his last two fights got seen by more people and got paid more money than you will ever make in combat sports. Okay? What it do, Seth? What it do, MW2? What it do, Danny? So, yeah, it's what Eddie Hearn said. They gonna get mad. They not gonna like that shit. But Brody, if you could box, you would box. You not telling me that you making less, getting paid less, when you could get more for something you can do. The reason you don't do it is because you can't do it. If you got in a boxing ring, you would never make it to the kind of purses you trying to make. I always said that look, it's cool that they do what they do. They good fighters. I'm not saying that they not good fighters in their own way. They are good fighters in their own way. But if you could box, you would box because it pays more. It's common sense. If you could do that and get more money, then why the fuck you doing this? For the love of the game? Motherfucker, please. Please. What it do, Herb? We out here, bro. You know? They officially announced Maypac 2. For those who didn't watch my video, or I don't mind repeating myself. I don't care about the fight from a fight fan perspective. As a fight fan, I don't give a fuck about that shit. But as a content creator, yeah, I'm all in because I'm gonna make money off that shit. I'm gonna make buku. I'm gonna make bank off that shit. The night of that fight, everybody is gonna. I don't give a fuck what they saying right now because they gonna say all type of corny ass shit. Oh, they oh yeah, and all that shit. So you can watch it anyway, because that's what the fuck you're
Yeah,
gonna do.
what's good?
You know what I'm saying? What it do, Seth? That's what the fuck you gonna do anyway. You gonna bitch, you gonna cry, you gonna trash it, you gonna say this and that, and when the shit come on, you gonna watch it. You gonna watch it like the rest of us, and that's how I know. Yeah, this is gonna make me some money. This is gonna make me some money, and that is
So
all I
I'm
care
going
about.
to I'm going to assume you saw what Netflix put out across their social medias.
Yeah, yeah. Of course I did.
I'm
I just
surprised they're interested. I'm
yo.
actually taken aback that they
Are you
are.
using AirPods? Are you using AirPods?
Yo, what's yeah? Why?
Cause your sound is coming in crazy. That's how I know. It's
Ah,
doing
shit.
something. It's doing something to your voice. I don't know what it's doing something. I don't know why it's doing that, but AirPods tend to do that.
How's it sound now?
Normal, normal.
Shoot.
Yeah, I see. Like, but I told, like, I literally told y'all in like the last week of live streams that yo, they about to do that. September 19th, Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. They about to. I've been saying they gonna do that. Like, it wasn't news to me. Shout out to the sources. Shout out to the sources. Floyd is broke, yo. He got to do that.
I wonder
Floyd is
what his
broke.
purse is gonna be.
It ain't gonna be what it was, Seth. It's probably gonna be. I would put it somewhere in between 40 to 100. 40 to 100. I would put it somewhere around there. It could be as low as 40 because that's what they gave Jake, but it could be a little more. It could be more than that. But it's not gonna be what he got for the first fight because the first fight was a pay-per-view and it sold really fucking well. So he gonna get a flat number now. It's gonna be a good number, but it's gonna be a flat number. Like, yeah, you gonna get maybe 40 to 50, bro. Maybe somewhere in between, because I could see 100. I could see like somewhere in between 50 to 100. I could see that, but it's flat. You made more than that off the first fight because that was a pay-per-view.
Yeah, but I think with Floyd right now, taking a flat fee, a good flat fee, is better than making nothing.
I mean, yeah, why you think he doing it, bro? Like, it gotta be bad if he fighting Manny again. That tell you he's broke.
They're gonna do the
He
trilogy in the freaking geriatric home in
oh,
10 years.
they're gonna do that shit in the middle of an active volcano right before it go off.
Now they're gonna do it in freaking Mexico right now.
You know what
They're
I'm
doing it in
saying?
Mexico City.
So do you like Manny's chances, Seth?
Simmer.
I would.
Who got the keys to my bimmer? That's my shit. Simma. Who got the keys? Yo, I got drunk so many fucking times listening to that shit, bro. Who
My
am
niece,
I? The girl them now. And I die.
Dude, he's gonna get copyright striked.
That's my shit, bro.
my niece
That's
come
my
here.
shit.
My niece came here singing that shit. I'm like, be quiet, I'm on live. And you
Ah.
start singing, and you finish. You finish the
You're
song.
Be quiet,
embarrassing in
I'm on
front of my
live.
friends.
That's that shit. Yo, that was listen, man. I was in the Bronx when that shit came out. I was getting drunk every fucking day. Simma. Who got the keys to my bima? Who am I? That's
Oh my
my
god.
shit. Oh
But
my
to
god.
answer your question, would it be crazy to pick Manny since he's been more active or he's fought within like the last year and a half?
I mean, Floyd about to fight Mike Tyson, right? He about to fight Mike Tyson, yo. I don't know.
But then Manny's also gonna fight that Provatnikov dude.
Yeah, he's about to fight
Dude.
provolone cheese. Herb, do you think
Yes.
Manny can avenge the loss in the rematch? Like, it ain't about it. Like, let's establish some ground rules. I don't have a horse in the race. In the first fight, I picked Floyd. I was right. In this one, I don't really care. I haven't thought about it, but I want to know how y'all feel. Herb, do you think Manny could avenge the loss?
Maybe I'm not even sure, man. He might can. He's been active, He's been around the ring, but he might can put up a better fight. But then again, these are old men. They don't tell him what these old bastards going to do.
That's
Too
right.
many
That
cocaine in the prosties, bro.
shit, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like. You know what I'm saying? Undefeated. Does Manny Pacquiao stand a chance of avenging the loss in the sequel?
Nah,
No.
nope, straight up, nope.
Straight up, no, I dig that. There's some things that are different about this fight, fellas. Floyd doesn't have the juice and the sway that he used to. That's one thing that is immediately different. You know, Floyd, everybody knows Floyd was the man. Everybody knows he was the man. He was the draw, had all the juice, had all the pull. What's different now is your name don't mean what it meant. This is not your show. You know, this is not a Showtime thing. This is not an HBO thing neither, but it's not a Showtime thing. It's not a Heyman thing, right? Like all of those ingredients that went into the first fight is not there. And I find that interesting. That yeah, let's see how it go. You know, because this is a whole different. Everything is different now. No Ellerby, no Heyman, no Espinoza, no Showtime, no Les Moonves, no HBO, no Aram. It's just y'all. There's
Who's the
something.
lead promoter for the show?
It says that well, let me go to this shit because I
Because I
just
could have
read
sworn
the
I saw
shit.
Manny Pacquiao's
It's
insignia.
Manny Pacquiao Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, and there's a couple of other parties like Wonder World, Wonder Wheel, some shit like that. But let me
Wonder
go to this
Bread.
shit. Wonder Bread, because you know they got millions, bro. They got.
Think
Let me
that
go to this shit right now.
you think they'll get Molten on the undercard?
Yeah, they are. He just posted about it on his Instagram. He just
Yeah,
posted
caramel
about it.
mozzarella. He's going to be on the
Caramel in
undercard.
motion. So the organizers of the event, Ever Wonder Studios, Hidden Empire, Limitless X Holdings, Pornhub, OnlyFans, and XShare is putting
And
this together.
Brazzers.
And it's not a party without Brazzers, bro. It's not a party without them. It's not a party without them. But I do think that that's an interesting component because it may not seem this way to a lot of other people, but what I see is you are on equal footing now. You were not on equal footing before. You know, when Manny fought Floyd for a number of reasons. Floyd was the better boxer, interpreted as such, but he was also the one that, this is the Vegas guy. Like, this is the guy. Things is different now. They mad different now. And to Netflix, Floyd is just as good as Manny. Y'all peas in a pod. Y'all look the same to us. Trying to put together a big
That's a crazy statement. Y'all look the same to us.
thing that I'm saying that I don't think they look at one as being more valuable than the other, the way it was before, because that is the way that it was before. Floyd was widely interpreted as the more valuable fighter of the two for obvious reasons. He was, but things are so different now. They're like, nah, to Netflix, y'all just two guys to us. Yeah, y'all two good guys, but y'all just two good guys to us. You know what I mean? So we ain't looking at it where Floyd is up here and Manny is down here. I feel like they on equal footing now, and I think that's a factor. I think that's a factor.
How
I
many
don't know
views do you think this does?
more than Tyson, and I'll say it now. It will do more than Tyson and Jake Paul. It will. It will do more than that.
Really?
Yeah, because people don't see it now. I told you I'm not from your planet, so I really hope you believe me. You don't. People ain't saying it now. As the fight date approaches, you're gonna see a wave of people going with Manny, hoping that Manny can do this. And that tinge of excitement that, maybe Manny catching him at the right time, that's gonna drive. That don't mean it's true, Seth, but that's gonna be enough to get people fake excited. And in tandem with, yo, dog, it's on Netflix. Everybody has Netflix. Motherfuckers gonna watch that shit just because it's on. They're gonna watch that shit. They might not even care about that shit, but they still gonna watch it.
What do you think the undercard's going to look like, though?
Trash.
Really?
Because of who the event because of who the event coordinators are. Well, what we gonna get? Isak Cruz, bro? Kermel Moten? What we gonna get? We gonna get some Pacquiao. We gonna get some Filipino guys. I mean, like, because the event coordinators tell you who is gonna be on the undercard. So if this is right now strictly a Pacquiao promotions and a Mayweather promotions, ain't nobody finna be on that undercard, bro. It's gonna be
Right.
Do you
Kermel
think?
and Isak.
Do you
Maybe
think what is it? Some PBC fighters might find their way on that undercard.
Maybe, but the ones that ain't maybe the ones that ain't going to Zufa. But what you gotta remember is Floyd not fucking with PBC. Remember?
Yeah.
Floyd, people don't tend to think of Floyd as being apart from PBC, but he is, and he always has been. Sort of like, yeah. PBC is something else. You know, like it that's Al shit is PBC. That's
Like
his
the
shit.
Carl's Jr. to the Hardys, pretty much.
Yeah, like that's his shit. It's not necessarily Floyd's shit. Shout out to that dude with Barrios and Hearn and Des from UFC getting beat bad. I don't want to hear no tough talk from Texas. Never. Oh shit. Here come the Texas hate. That's for you, undefeated.
Yo, what's up? Hey man, Barrio's low key. Barrio's low key from Los Angeles, bro. What can we say, bro? With his
You know what I'm
Aztec
saying?
spirits and shit.
Yeah, that shit was for you, yo. That wasn't for
Hey, that was
me.
the wrong Texan, bro. That was the wrong
Oh, yeah.
Texan in
You
there,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah,
George
yeah.
said, what's with all the cats in your recent intros? Two things. I've always been a cat lover. I've owned cats. I came across some AI joints that made me laugh, but I knew that I could enhance them. And I had an action theme song that I made over 10 years ago that I never got to use for nothing. I made it on FL Studio because I wanted to try my hand at cinematic music. So I just had that in the cut, and I decided to score the scene as if it were a scene in a movie. So I scored it. I changed the sound. I repositioned the music to align with whatever's happening in the scene. That's why I'm using all the cats, because I'm bored. I get bored very fucking quickly. So
Oh, dude, speaking of AI cat intros, dude, I got one to send you, bro. It's freaking
yo,
funny.
send it to, if you find them shits, send them, because I scoring them is like a puzzle to me. Like low key, that is something that I wanted to do. Like I always wanted to score films. Like a scene ain't shit without the music, and most people don't realize that. Or you have to know how to strategically use music in a scene. Like there's such a thing as too much music, such a thing as not enough music. What I always loved about Bourne is, and the reason I always set those scenes apart, those fight scenes, I always looked at them as being more serious, is if you pay attention, there's no music. When he's fighting Dash, when he's fighting the dude in the second movie in the house, and when he's fighting the dude in the first movie, there's only a little bit of music. In the second movie, when he's fighting the other agent like himself, there's no music. When he's fighting Dash in the house in the bathroom, there's no music. That enhanced the scene, because it would have been too Hong Kong if y'all add the music. So when knowing how to use music in a scene, it's like a puzzle, and I enjoy that. So if you got more cats fucking people up, send that in, because I chop
What
that
about
shit up and
cats?
turn it.
What about cats screwing each other up?
It doesn't hit as hard. It doesn't hit as hard. You know,
I
part of
sent you one. It was like some kind of Lord of the Rings thing. I just sent it to you now on X,
I seen that one where he's like, brother, you must.
brother. Oh,
Yeah, I seen that one.
the
I was thinking about it, but that I'll see what I could do with that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Misael Kermel after the main event. They should have that motherfucker fighting on the roof. He ain't gonna fight nobody good anyway.
no, they should do it like the morning after. Like, what is it? Everyone's
Yo,
done.
have him fighting before anybody get there, bro. Like before even the cleaning crew get there. Just let him in. Leave the door open so he can have his fight.
He fights at
Because he ain't
6 a.m.
because the shit with him is he don't have a career. Like you not doing nothing. Where was you? Was you at 30? Was you at 26? What now you at 35? Where are you, bro? And what are you even doing? Nobody knows.
He's looking
So
big. He looked bigger
His
and
career
bigger.
went to go find the milk.
for real. So I don't give a fuck about his career, but that undercard, whoever the promoter of the show is, tells you who's going to be on the undercard. So if it's a Manny Pacquiao promotion and a Mayweather promotion, you could expect Isak to be there, maybe Charlie Suarez. Like it's gonna be it ain't gonna be a good. I'm just telling, it ain't gonna be a good. I would be shocked if it's a good undercard.
It's gonna. I think it's gonna be a dud, man. I don't think it's gonna make money.
What's
You
up,
might
Don?
get-
Yeah,
Not
what's up, man?
Don. It's gonna make money. Trust me.
I
it's
don't know
gonna make
about
money.
that because I mean,
I-
who the
I'm
fuck wants to
tell-
watch these guys?
My God, you know what this shit is? You saying that, Don. You the perfect example of what I'm saying. We could talk shit and we could jerk off and we could watch porn and watch
You
Violet
think there
Myers.
are enough casuals invested to watch this shit?
It's not
Yeah.
listen, it's not about that, Don. It's about the megaphone. It's about Netflix. It's gonna turn into the thing that everybody's doing that weekend. They're gonna get us again, bro. I'm telling you, they're gonna get us
I
again.
don't know, man.
I
I'm
agree.
telling you.
I agree. I fucking hate the fight. I don't want to see it. But come Saturday, whenever that shit's on, I'm gonna be tuned in, bro. Glued
I'm
onto
telling,
it.
te lo estoy diciendo. Don, you know why? This would absolutely be a dud, a 100% dud. Don, I don't think it would do 1 million buys on pay-per-view. I do not.
Listen,
do
gentlemen,
not
all I have
think
to
it
say
would.
is
It'd
get your
probably be
pillows.
500,000 most.
Gentlemen,
Right?
grab your pillows, grab your favorite little night toy, and just get ready for a Floyd
A
Mayweather.
fleshlight.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna grab my fleshlight. Now I'm just playing. I'm, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it under the table.
Exactly.
No, but for
He's gonna have that
real,
car
for real,
contraption that I
it's
said.
gonna. You're gonna see one of the most bizarre spectacles, Don, because everything you're saying about the fight is true. They're old. The first one was trash. And that was 11
Yeah.
years ago. So when they damn near 50, how could it be better? What is the game changer is who's giving it to you. They're gonna
Isn't one
make
of
it
them
back
already
in
50 though?
Mayweather's
who's
about to be 49. He about to be 49.
Jesus Christ, dude.
But I'm telling
Jesus
you, it's gonna
Christ,
make money. I'm telling you, it is. Sorrow said, "Born 1-3." Jason threw hands with all. Yo, I love those fucking movies, bro.
Dude,
I
the Bourne
fucking love them.
Ultimatum. That one's the GOAT.
The Bourne
That one.
Ultimatum, bro.
The ultimatum was that. Yo, that Desh dude. He
Wait,
motherfucker
which one
beat
did you
his
like
ass.
more? The Supremacy, the Ultimatum, or wait, what?
I'm gonna tell you.
Not the one with Jeremy Renner. That one sucked.
No, listen. The best fight scene was the third one. That was Desh. That was the best. Where he fought him with a washcloth, Don. He beat the shit out of him with a textbook. He fought him with
He
beat the shit.
Soap on a rope.
But the best one, for me, the best one still is out of all of them. The one that I still go back and watch
The one
periodically.
with the pen when he killed the guy with the pen.
Because the first one is just it's the experience all over again. I don't know who he is. He got this German bitch. He fucks her really hard. She dyes her hair, goes through some shit.
Wait,
Right?
did he
Like,
fuck her hard?
Okay.
he
How
fucked
do
her.
you know he fucked her hard?
No,
I didn't know she didn't fuck him hard.
She's German after
She's
all,
German,
right?
bro.
He started remembering.
Oh shit!
Oh no, she fucked me hard. Oh, get out of here.
When did he turn into Arnold?
Chopper.
When did he turn into Arnold?
Oh my god!
Shout out to Sorrow. Jason was him, Bourne. Bro, he murdered Desh with a towel. I'm gonna tell people
With the
something they don't
towel,
like.
bro. With the
I'm gonna
dish
tell you
towel.
something. Let me tell y'all something people don't like. Bourne would beat the fucking dog shit out of John Wick. Don't argue
Nah,
with me.
don't give me that.
Yes.
Shit. No.
John and his gung fu shit. That
His
Hong
gung
Kong
fu,
bullshit.
yes.
The gung fu, like, get out of here,
All right,
bro.
you like those movies more than the John Wick, though?
I'm not gonna lie to you, George. You gotta remember,
I like the John Wick
is
more,
just
though.
bullshit, bro. Like,
what?
he survived falling off like a 4-story building, bro. Like, that's not a real person.
All right, can I tell you something? That happened, actually. It happened in Harlem.
Bone, dude.
It happened in Harlem, believe it or not. A guy fell off a roof and he lived. This was late 80s, early 90s. He lived.
Crackhead?
Yeah, I think it was a crackhead, yeah.
It was
Did
Tio
he
Fimo
then-
Senior.
He didn't feel anything, dude.
I'm like, well, let me go to my associate. Herb, you heard about the dude in Harlem, right? That he fell off a building and he lived.
I don't think so. I didn't hear about it, Jules.
He fucking lived, bro. The
You
fucking
heard
guy.
about it? Yeah. What he said that early 90s. What you said, Jules?
It was late 80s, early 90s. Dude fell off a building, but he lived.
Tio
Fucking
Fimo
live.
Senior, bro.
It probably was, bro. Like, you gotta hit him hard, bro. Hit him, fuck him up, bro. You know what I'm saying? But check it out. The shit is, look, yeah, John Wick fell off a building. That's fucking awesome, bro. My man Bourne been shot how many times? You know, he got shot in the first movie. He got shot right in the back, and then he got shot again in the third one and fell in the ocean. And he still lit. Like, Bourne is a different gravy, bro. I'm sorry,
bro,
like
Born again, bro.
Bourne. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bourne. Two. You know, I do like the John Wick movies, so don't get me wrong. I do like those movies, but I'm not a big guy on stylized violence. And the The action sequences in Bourne.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He
No,
means like
listen,
the horses killing niggas and shit.
No. See. In other words, you know this, Don. You a movie guy. There's a difference in the fight scenes that you see in Bourne and the ones you see in John Wick. In Bourne,
Well,
those
they're
are
both choreographed. I mean, it's
no. It's not the choreo. It's how you use the fight scene. That the fight scenes in Bourne are part of the story. The way they fight is the way they operate. It comes across that they quick. They trying to get you out of here quick, homie. It's not a whole. They really trying to get you out of here quick. Whereas in John,
splitting hairs here.
I'm not splitting hairs, bro. They trying to get you out of here quick. John, they trying to show you that he could do this cool shit with the gun.
It's more of a popcorn fight scene
They're both
thing.
popcorn. I mean,
where John
you say wait, hold on.
yeah.
You're saying cool shit with the gun. The person's dying after that second shot, bro.
My God.
What cool shit is happening besides
My
them
God,
getting their
when
head
he
blown?
fighting, when he fighting the two little dudes in the third, when he fighting the two little dudes.
Midgets.
Oh, with the knives and shit. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like, come on, like there's differences in fight. Like, here's another example. If you look at the fight scenes in Dawn of Justice with Batman, right? It's different to the fight scenes you see in Christopher Nolan's Batman. Yeah, they're different. You can see that they communicating. They're trying to communicate something different to you with those two different fight scenes. What Nolan trying to show you is, this motherfucker's borderline crazy. He's borderline crazy. What they tried to show you in Dawn of Justice is this guy is a vet. Like he's on a different level with he's a vet. Like he rolling on motherfuckers.
Smashed a dude's head into the ground.
He's a vet, bro. And that's
Did
what
he
they was
borderline kill some people in that?
I hope he did.
Oh no, he killed people in that one.
Shout out to killing people.
He straight up. He just
Shout out to killing.
He killed motherfuckers in that one. He didn't give a fuck.
You can't be giving out fucks these days, Don. It's a
he went full Subaru Matthias and Dawn of Justice.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad that they fucked up that whole franchise, though.
I fucking love it. Listen, I'm a fucking
Henry
geek,
Cavill
bro.
was a great Superman. You had and Ben Affleck was actually a really good Batman.
Can I say? Listen, I'm a dork, right? Like I sold some drugs, but I'm still a dork. They got my guy playing Highlander. I can't fucking wait. I fucking loved Highlander when I was a kid, bro. I used to walk around doing this. I used to walk around doing a stupid Scottish accent to my sister. She used to tell me to shut the fuck up. Like I'm calling McLeod of the Clay McLeod.
Did you have a halfway
Josh Taylor right
did
there?
That, or?
Listen, can I tell you how big a dork I was? I used to wear a brown leather jacket to watch Knight Rider, bro. I used to wear a brown leather jacket to watch Knight Rider, bro. I used to put shit on to watch Knight Rider and shit, bro. Yeah, it was real dork shit, bro. Go ahead, Herb.
Remember on Highlander, I think the villain, he had his neck like tacked back with safety pins.
Yeah, because they had took his shit and he had the yeah. Listen. The weirdest shit about Highlander is the TV show was better than the movies.
Wow.
The TV show was better than the movies because they had a different dude. The stories was connected, but it was a different dude in the TV shows. It was a different he was fighting different people and shit. But it was dope though, man. I used to love Highlander, man.
But the guy with that half detached head, he ran an old lady over like sorry.
What the fuck?
With his arm, like,
that was the Kurgan, bro. That was the Kurgan. That was in the first one. Sorry.
Nigga ran an old lady over on the sidewalk with his car.
Oh man, those fucking movies was great, bro. Shout out to George. Are you a fan of Maxwell, the GoPro fighting cat? Yes, I follow him on Instagram. Yo, listen, it's a cat. He got a GoPro attached to his shit, bro. This shit is the illest shit. Like, yo, he really the boss of the whole neighborhood, like fucking Heathcliff, bro. He literally walk around getting into fights with other cats that come into his shit.
And usually, like 9 times out of 10, the other cats see him and they freaking run, dude.
They fucking get up out of it. He chased the cat for 13 blocks, homie. I watched the whole shit. I was like, yo, this is wild, B.
That motherfucker's an alpha, man. That's why.
Yo, for real, that motherfucker's a maniac, bro. But yeah, I'm a big cat person. In case y'all don't know, I've always been a big cat person, but I'm also a dog person. Like I had dogs, but I always liked the cats because they're not as troublesome. Like they're self-sustaining. You ain't got to do a lot. Change the pan, open the food, and you know you pet them and they bother you and shit. Whereas dogs Dog is another baby, bro. Like, yeah, dog is a responsibility, homie. Like, you got a dog, you gotta be good to that dog, and you can't just feed him bullshit neither, because they'll get worms if you feed them bullshit. That shit happens. So
It's taking
I
them
know a lot
long.
more
I went,
expensive than cats. I
yo,
will say that.
yesterday I went to go to my sister's, and I went to my nephew, and he was, he was watching, bro. He was watching Small Soldiers. I
Oh,
felt like a kid, bro. Like I ain't seen that movie in about 30 years, bro. And then the guy starts talking, the little soldier, and I recognize his voice. And I looked him up. It was fucking Tommy Lee Jones from
yeah, bro.
you
I
can't
I
handle
did
it, Romeo.
I for what?
Go ahead, undefeated.
No, yeah, and I was just like, oh shit. I was hypnotized for like 2 hours watching that movie with my nephew, bro. That shit brought back memories, bro.
Bro, listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the movies that do that to me is Cat's Eye. Remember the little gremlin? He opened a hole in the shit. He go to Drew Barrymore, try to steal her breath, and
Yeah,
fucking cat
one of the
see him.
best. Yeah,
Oh,
one
I
of the
remember
best
that.
scenes
That
in that.
little troll.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
one of the best scenes in that movie was when I think it was one of the last parts of the three part stories. And who's the actor? James Woods. I think it's
Yeah.
James Woods. And he's trying to quit smoking. And he hires this company to help him to quit smoking, and they made him sign a contract, and the contract stipulates they have to do whatever it takes to get him to stop smoking. And they kidnap his wife, and they put her in this room, and they strap him down,
There's
and they
torturing her.
electrocute her on her like her feet, and so
I
anything
remember
she
that.
has to jump up, and it was just the most fucking ridiculous thing I'd ever seen. But anyways, it inspired like a short film when I was in college. That one part, because it was fucking phenomenal. And they kept following the guy everywhere he went. So everywhere he went, it kept getting creepier and creepier, and eventually he just stopped smoking. And he thanked the guy.
I mean,
for
shit, you
helping
gotta
him
do what
quit
you
smoking.
you gotta do what you gotta do. What I thought was cool was that They Live, John Carpenter's They Live was based on a short story. It was based on a short story. I forgot the title of the short story, and the way they were able to expound on that short story and turn it into that shit. I still watch that shit, Don. Like that's a
Yeah, they're
movie I
good.
literally still
Yeah.
watch, bro.
That's with Roddy
Still.
Piper, right?
And Keith David, bro.
Yes.
Oh my god, I
That
love
brings me
that
back.
fucking movie, bro.
Yeah,
To
dude.
this day, I watch that because they got the vibe. The way they started it, they got the vibe just right. Like, yo, this shit, I love that movie. I still watch that movie. Shout out to motherfucking George. Free for all. Bourne, Bond, Wick, Agent 47. So let me say this. I'm a Bond guy. I've been a Bond guy since I was a child. I used to watch the old Roger Moore Bonds. Bond is dead. Like, yeah, you out of here, homie. Unless it's about fucking these bitches, you out of here,
Whoa,
homie.
who's
Like,
the
Even
new guy
the
though?
Bond that got shot with the sniper and fell into like a waterfall or something.
look, Daniel Craig is one of my favorite Bonds, but in terms of the hands, he not
Yeah,
fucking
it's
with
not
these.
there.
I wouldn't even use him. I would put Bond versus Ethan Hunt. That's more even. But John Wick and Bourne is in a different place with their shit than James Bond. Now, Agent 47. I ain't see that movie. Is that the
Really?
bald guy?
You never saw that one? Yeah,
Is that the
with the
bald guy?
barcode.
That's Hitman.
Yeah, it's Hitman.
I ain't see that.
I haven't seen that
bullshit.
either. No.
I ain't seen that bullshit.
I
For
mean,
me,
if you're
it
gonna
comes
It's
down to
Montes Stanionis.
if you're gonna throw all those guys, you gotta throw in the transporter then, because you've got
The
to
guy on
Yeah.
transporter
you gotta
can't be
throw in the
47,
Staith.
but
You gotta throw in Stathman in there, because you gotta, he was kind of did almost the same shit where he fucked a bunch of dudes up.
Don, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. I'm gonna fuck your shit up right now. I'm gonna hit you with the real 80s, 90s shit. This the real 80s, 90s shit. He not gonna have an answer for this. He gonna country the hell out this thing. Arnold and Commando or John Rambo?
Oh, dude. I mean, tactical fighting or
Hand-to-hand combat.
hand-to-hand combat. I'm gonna have to go with Rambo.
Yeah,
I'm going with
I'll
John.
go with Rambo.
Okay.
Even the
Okay.
movies.
Who
was better.
said they're going with John? They're both named John. They're going with John.
Going with Walker.
That's like two black boxers fighting. You go, I'm betting on the black guy. You know.
Oh shit! Country racism is coming out. His
See,
racism.
there he goes on his
Oh,
racist
fucking
Hey,
shit.
country,
that's
dude.
not
His
racist,
racist
man.
shit,
That's
bro. He's
Nah,
racist
Nah,
shit.
he's racist.
Come on,
He's
racism.
racist.
Racism
Country,
is
man.
wrong, country.
I didn't know
That
you
shit
were
wrong,
racist,
bro.
dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Mr.
Last
T
time,
raises bounty.
yeah.
fucking country. You're
That's
being
not-
Racist
last time,
country.
yo,
Raise his
not
bounty.
last time,
Hold on, let me put my
yo,
Democrat hat on. You're racist,
yeah.
country.
Last time,
Oh, yeah,
country
okay,
called me a dirty
Whatever,
Mexican,
man.
bro.
Y'all
Call me a
You gotta
dirty
stop with the
Mexican.
racism. You gotta stop with the racism.
Fuck off.
But no. Listen.
Country, I voted for
I'm gonna
Obama.
say
You're
this.
racist.
Let me say this, Don. Let me say this. I do believe that Bourne is set more in a world that is like this one. I don't see a lot of the John Wick stuff is fantasy stuff. You know what I mean? Like the way a lot of it is real fantastical and shit. So it's extreme.
I mean,
But on the hand,
listen, dude,
no.
the foreign stuff is so outrageously fucking
No.
ridiculous.
Wait a minute. Bourne
Like
is
everybody
you
at
know,
headquarters,
no.
like at Langley, following
Every
everything he does. Get the
listen.
fuck out, dude.
Bourne. Honestly, it's an antiquated way to tell a story because you know it's all Soviet era, KGB, espionage, like yeah, all that shit old. Motherfuckers don't even do shit like that no more. But it's still rooted in something real. Whereas, you know, everything with John Wick is stylized, bro. Like
It
yeah,
is
like
nonsense. I'm not gonna lie.
it
As
is
someone who
You're
likes
it's
the
both
movies.
straight up nonsense.
I don't understand.
Nah, but it's like okay, but it's like okay. So with Bourne, right? You
both
could say like
complete
it's the
nonsense.
government to a degree, right? With John Wick, it's like, bro, nothing in the universe is going to make me like suspend my belief that you guys just shot each other in a public
Listen, you're
like
a
alley
government
or
asset.
My
whatever.
God,
Everybody can see
you
that shit.
listen. The shit is with Bourne. It is based on something real. It's based on Soviet era KGB espionage stuff. That's real. And it's not made up that, yes, there are black ops operatives. There are waxwork guys. That's real. But the John Wick stuff, they was at Grand Central Station and he caught a whole body and nobody noticed. Like he caught a whole body.
Yo,
And
a
then
homeless guy killed like 2 cops, and then this was
and
just an
nobody
assassin, bro.
and he
Nobody
walked
was there.
behind. Remember, John? What he's dealing with Common. He
Yeah,
running for
that's what I'm
Common,
talking about.
and he walked behind a bitch and disappeared like it's a Michael Jackson video or some shit. Like, come on, though. Like, what? Come on. Keanu's a big guy too. He's like 6'3". How the fuck you lost? Like, come on, B. That's straight up nonsense. Like, that's straight up nonsense. Bourne, because it's more rooted in reality and based on what I have seen from the fighters. If we're talking about hand-to-hand combat, I would go with Bourne because on the hand-to-hand, John is weak with his guns. Yeah, he be bugging the fuck out with his guns. But if we talking about on the hand-to-hand tip, yeah, I think Bourne to get him. Oh, you'll get him,
He got Neo skills too, though.
bro. And that's why it's
that.
nonsense, Herb. That's why it's nonsense. Like, what is this guy, bro? Like, what is this guy? But on the hand-to-hand, yeah, I would go with Bourne. And the thing I notice about the characters and the way that they write them, right? Bourne is a strategist. He's going to win the fight so that it ain't a fight. In other words, that he already mapped all this out before he decides to move in. If you watch the films, what John's strength is as a character, as a protagonist, is he's great at improvising. He reacts in the moment. That's what he's good at. He reacts in the moment, and he reacts in a way that works. But I don't think he's as good a fighter as Bourne. I don't think he's as good a tactician as Bourne. You just, you improvise. You react well in high-level situations. But then again, so does he. So the edge to me goes to Bourne. I'll give it to Bourne,
What about Rambo versus what is it, Matrix?
What kind of fight is that,
That's
bro?
a dumbass question.
My dude, like, that's like
What the
Chocolate
fuck?
Tito. That's like Chocolate Tito versus Better, bro.
No,
know what I'm
that's like that. No, I'm gonna be honest. That's straight up like saying like, yo, so like, what if I shrunk you down to the size of an ant and I had you fight the other ants, bro?
Exactly. Like what
is
the
that,
fuck is
dude?
that?
That might as well be what it
What's
is,
going
bro.
on
You
here?
asking what's the
What is going
Matrix, bro?
on?
Like, can you
Motherfucker
beat
said,
somebody in the Matrix?
motherfucker said Rambo versus Matrix. Like, bro,
I
what?
can't with that.
John Matrix from
It
Commando.
is. I know you guys talked about this a bunch already.
I got all those guys are good. I'm going with Walker, Texas Ranger. Be all them boys.
I thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
Chuck
you,
Norris,
dude.
bro.
Fucking
Fuck
Chuck
guy
Norris
right here, bro.
kills everybody.
This guy right
Chuck
here.
Norris
Roundhouse
against
kick the
Matrix.
fuck out of somebody.
Chuck
You know what I'm
Norris
saying?
against Commando. against fucking the guy
Vladimir
from
Putin.
Predator.
Oh no, I got a
Chuck
real
Norris
one.
was
I got
Predator.
no Don. I got a real one for you. Charles Bronson in Death Wish versus John McClane in Die Hard. Who wins that fight?
Oh, John McClane.
Really?
John McClane stepped on broken glass, dude. And he
Yeah,
still
he
kicked
did,
the
he
shit out of
did.
that fucking
He
that
did.
German guy.
That
So,
automatically
I
wins
don't
him
know,
the
dude.
fight.
Yeah, he had like a
Bro,
big
do
hole
you
in
know?
his foot.
My God, do you know what it's like to step on broken? Like, yo, dog, listen.
Yeah, he had a big
He's gonna
gash in his
stomp
foot.
on broken glass right before they fight, just to
Yeah,
give him a power
there we
up, bro.
go. He's
Let's
gonna
keep
stop
different.
on a Coke bottle.
There's 2 different days and times, though, Jules.
What was I
They
gonna
not
say?
that far apart, bro. They not that far apart. Death Wish 3 is is close to when, and that was the best of those movies, by the way. Death Wish 3, when he dealing with the skinheads on the block,
Yeah,
that was the best one of those movies.
that Gary Russell Jr. That Antoine Russell Jr. fight was a robbery. I gotta say.
Oh yeah. Andy should have won that.
Yeah.
But the
No,
shit
that
is
shit was a
the
robbery.
shit is that Andy
What?
did give.
I don't think so.
I thought
No,
it was a robbery.
it's no. Let's say this.
That dude, he got hurt.
No.
in that.
No.
So what?
fucked up.
He took a
He
vacation
lost-
for the first
wincing.
half of the
Yeah,
fight.
Did you
but
see him wincing after he got those body
he
blows?
lost
He was
a lot
wincing.
he lost a lot of the first rounds, Don. Like he wasn't doing nada in them first rounds, bro. Like for like 4 or 5 rounds, he wasn't doing nothing. That's why I'm like, could he have won?
I actually had it
Yeah.
pretty even. I had it pretty even going into the I think into the 7th or 8th round when he started losing decisively after that.
Let me tell you something.
When
That
Antoine
fight-
Russell started losing decisively after that.
That fight deserves a rematch to me because they both,
Oh yeah,
they both fought
Exactly.
cautious. They both
those
fought,
scorecards were horseshit.
they
That I'll
fought-
say is true.
Yeah,
Those-
but they not
those-
gonna. You know, Herb, they not gonna do that. They not gonna do
No.
that.
you know that. Yeah, but they both fought cautiously to around the 5th, 6th round, and then start. So they both fought cautiously because
Andy was hurting him, dude.
Yeah,
he
but
was-
that's Andy. Yeah, but that's Andy fault because that tells me that if you would have started the fight that way, you would have finished the fight by the
Yeah,
by the
pretty
second.
much.
If you
Honestly,
would've
I
started-
think that has more to do with the inactivity. Because remember, this dude doesn't fight that often. He fights like once a year for the past 3
2 years, yeah.
maybe.
yeah,
Yeah,
2 years,
I mean,
yeah, he
hey,
only been
listen,
fighting
he
once a
put
year.
on a good show for a guy that fights once a year.
Yeah, for
Or-
sure.
How long would
I
a
mean,
year and a half?
What's more impressive is he's fighting like Japanese sushi vendors over there. So I'm like, yo, your quality of competition is wild suspect. If you look on
Yeah.
his resume, the only name that means anything is Ishmael. You fought like 30 Jin
Oh, he beat
Sasakis or
the
whatever
mummy,
the
that's
case.
right.
He beat the mummy.
Yeah,
He
but
knocked
it's
him
like-
out.
Right, dude.
That shit wasn't
fuck, I
impressing me.
forgot.
That's why I
that was
picked
a long
Gary,
time
actually.
ago already.
Yeah, it was 2
I
years,
remember-
damn near.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Go ahead,
Hey,
Ray.
last
Fucking
fought
beat the
in
mummy.
September of
Because I remember
2024.
when that win happened, and like just before, like it was either just before or just after. I remember I was like, "Yo, low key, I think Ishmael. I know he's a feel good story, but I think it's low key fraudulent the way you guys are trying to talk about him. He's not that good. He beat up Rolly and O'Hara Davies, bro. He's about to fight
Yeah.
Indy Hiroka, who's not a retard. And then
I'm
what
just-
happened?
I didn't listen. I didn't pick. Listen, wait.
Oh, that's
I
right.
didn't pick. Don't talk shit, Ray.
I'm
I
not
didn't
talking
pick.
shit to you. I'm just saying.
I'm
other
just saying
people.
that I didn't pick him. I'm just saying that the way he beat O'Hara, like yo, dude, he did that in 1 round. He beat the shit
Yeah.
out that dude.
Yeah, he
he
beat the
did that
fuck out
in
of him.
1 round. Motherfucking
That was funny.
Don was here when it happened. He had a
Yeah,
fucking blood pressure spike.
I was fucking yelling, dude. I was like,
He went Super Saiyan. Like he was
"Oh,
going
what the fuck?"
crazy
Dude,
over here, bro.
I mean, could you believe that shit was shocking?
Listen, bro. Shout out to George. 47 is Winter Soldier with no metal arm from birth. Yeah, but I'm being real. That hit.
Not really.
I
Not
ain't
really.
watch. I ain't
I
watched
watched
that
the movie.
shit.
He's not
I-
like that. Very
I
good,
ain't
but not like that.
I ain't watched that shit. Like I don't. He got a barcode. Like what? Is he on sale? Is he on sale? Like where he had Family
Dude, the
Dollar?
whole
Like
metal arm thing is bullshit, dude. I just-
Yeah, they sent him to
I
Epstein
can't deal
Island.
with that fuck. Dude, let's tear it off.
he
So
said
then
he's
what the fuck?
He said he's the bouncer at Epstein Island. Yo, this dude
Yeah.
got no chill, bro. He
Hey,
got no chill.
Joshua says Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, Jet Li, or Ip Man.
All right,
Hitman.
I'd
look,
say
look,
Jet
look, look,
Li.
look, look, look. No,
All
no, look.
Asian? Are you being
it-
racist against country?
It depend. It
Oh,
depend.
get the
Like
fuck out of
Oh,
here
he's
with that
racist
shit.
already. We established that.
there's a lot of ways. There's a lot of
You know,
ways
fuck
that.
you, Don.
Hey, if
We've
you don't
established
shut the.
that. Why is racist?
All right, I'm about to
You're
kick him
racist.
out.
You know what?
Right
You're
now,
racist.
now listen.
The
It's a
third
lot
right
of
country.
ways. it's a lot of ways that you could do that matchup. I tend to do it in terms of whose movies were better. I enjoy Jet Li's movies more than Jackie Chan's. I like Jet Li's. Um, I did think Ip Man was good, but outside of Ip Man, what the fuck else was Donnie Yen in? I remember he was in Blade 2.
I think he
That's
was
what
in a
I.
gardening movie where they planted like stuff in a garden.
Yeah,
Yeah, something
outside
like that.
outside of
What?
Ip Man,
Yeah.
outside of Ip Man, I don't know Donnie Yen. I didn't see any of his other stuff. I know he has other stuff, but I didn't see it. Now,
It's just features, low key.
if we talking about who would win, I think look, Jet Li got a character that beat them all. He has a character in a movie that he played that would fuck all of them up, and that's the one. When he's in the one, he's going to
exactly.
he's going to all them universes, beating the
beat
shit
the
out
fuck
of
out of
himself.
everybody.
He would beat the fuck out of
Yeah.
any version of Jet. That Jet Li beats the fuck out of
Yeah,
any
no, Jet Li
version of
will,
Jackie Chan, bro.
Jet Li was more legit, dude. His moves were way more legit.
When
You
he
know
was
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
dog chain, one dude had him
I
on
mean, I
dog-
like Jackie Chan's like stunts. That was
Unleashed.
cool.
yeah.
Jackie Chan
Unleashed.
is Jet Li movies for little kids. You know, because he hit him with the
Yes.
thing and he grabbed the frying pan and he
Yeah,
jumped
exactly.
through the ladder. He did all the bullshit.
Right.
Yo, you like the fuck is this a party
He'll
act?
beat,
Like,
he'll beat you up with a spoon, you know, like
yeah, like it's a
Jet
lot
Li
of.
would never be, struggling with Don Cheadle in a fight. That's all we can really say to just end that right there.
Yo, wait. Who struggled with Don Cheadle in a fight?
Not in real life. That was in the movie. It was in Rush Hour
Well, obviously not in
2,
real
I think.
life.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
you right. See, whereas I like Jet Li's movies more. Personally, I like them more. Romeo Must Die, Unleashed, the one Herb talking about where he had the chain, and if you take the chain off, he start bugging the fuck out.
yeah.
Remember that when you take the chain off, he start
Shit's
bugging out like
ridiculous, dude.
he start fucking everybody up. You know what
It's
I mean?
like it's
that shit with
it's like
Bob
a character in a
Hoskins,
video
bro.
game when he gets in a badass kick-ass mode.
Right.
That
When
was
Mario
him.
that's what
Yeah.
happens when Mario get a star. He start fucking everybody up. Like that was lit. Like I just like Jet Li's movies more generally, right? But if like I said, if you get that Jet Li from the one, ain't nobody beating that motherfucker.
You gotta
I
go
remember
back.
you
You got to go back to the back in the days, Jackie Chan joints like Fearless Hyena and shit like that when it was a little more serious back in the Shaolin. Jackie
Yeah.
got don't sleep on Jackie. Jackie
but a lot of Jackie shit. You know, Jackie's Jackie is playing the same character in every movie. Please, I don't want to fight, and that's the fucking character. Please, I don't want to fight. That's the whole
Knocks
character right
everybody
there.
the fuck out.
I don't want no trouble. That's his character. Whereas Jet Li, he want the trouble. He want to let him off that chain. He want to smoke, bro. Like, yeah, go ahead. I want this beef. I want these problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with Jet more personally. Jackie shit. I will say Jackie, I think, is bigger in the West. I think he is because he crossed over more than Jet. You got the Rush Hour shit. You got the Rumble in the Bronx. You got Super Cop. His shit was more popular. Jackie shit.
Yeah,
And not for nothing. Listen, even though Jaden Smith is a whole fucking homo, that Karate Kid was good, bro.
Oh
that
my
shit
God.
was good. That shit was a good ass movie.
In China, bro.
Did you see Jackie Chan?
In China.
Hey, did you see Jackie Chan and Jet Li in a movie together called I think it was Magic Kingdom?
Yeah, I seen that.
He made Jet Li look like a stiff though. The way that's the way they both of their styles. He made Jet Li look like a stiff, but Jet Li is
Wasn't he the drunken master in that, bro?
Yeah, he was supposed to be drunk. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that one.
He's supposed
Remember
to be
that?
drunk.
That wasn't it like Shia LaBeouf or someone that was like the chosen one?
Yo,
That was just like, yo, I was like, damn, we making two what's it called, masters here. We just got random white dude as the chosen one for this entire thing, huh? I wonder if anyone was upset about that.
I heard they beat the shit out of him in New Orleans, bro.
Who?
Shia LaBeouf. Last week they fucked him up, bro. Why these actors be trying to get into fights with people, bro? Like, yo, homie, that's a movie, bro. You a movie guy. You ain't supposed to be out here fighting people, bro.
Didn't he slap somebody? And
Yeah,
I heard he slapped somebody and somebody else retaliated against him.
I know he got beat the fuck up is what I know. That's what I know. Like you got to stick to movies, homeboy.
yeah. You gotta chill out, Stanley.
Well, what has he done?
I
Not
mean,
much, really. Kind of under like indie shit.
I mean, like, cause he volatile. Like you could tell that this is a dude. Like, listen, yo, Shy, you don't got real problems, bro. You got wild money. You know what I mean? You in movies and shit, right? You just being emotional for no reason. You just a dickhead, bro. That's really what it is. You just a dickhead. You don't gotta act like that. Shout out the motherfucking Shout out the motherfucking Shout out to Don Juan. Jet Li and Lethal Weapon 4. Yeah, he beat the fuck out of Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, bro. He fucked them up.
Yeah, but Mel Gibson killed him in the end, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, but he had to be at the end of the movie because he kept fucking him up. You remember when he fucked him up in the house, he fucked him up.
Yeah, he fucked him up. I mean, he fucked everybody up.
He fucked everybody up, bro. He was fucking everybody up. Don Navarrete Nunez, how you feeling? It's this Saturday.
I got Sugar. Sugar.
You got Sugar?
I got Sugar. Yeah.
Ray, who you got?
I will pick. Oh yeah, I should wait, but fuck it. I'll just go Navarrete. I'll just hope that he's in shape.
One Sugar, one Navarrete. Ignacio, your ass been sitting in the corner quiet. You don't want to say nothing. I see you.
Azúcar by KO.
Really? You got Sugar?
Yeah.
What's your rationale?
Sugar by what?
I just think that Navarrete is kind of getting towards the end. Like he just doesn't look like a guy who's got a whole lot left, and I think Sugar's got a lot more to offer moving forward.
But did you say KO? Sugar
Yeah.
by KO? No, get the fuck out of here by KO.
Yeah, it could happen.
Wow.
I mean, the only reason I don't see KO is
Hey,
because
you want
Navarrete is-
motherfuckers to be bold? I'm trying to be bold.
Hey man,
All
a
right,
chin
all
cracks
right.
one day.
I mean,
a chin always cracks
I
one day.
got
bro.
I got you there.
Yeah, that's
but
the shit, Don. That he like motherfucker. Like, listen, Charlie Suarez was like hurting that motherfucker. Liam Wilson was hurting that motherfucker. Like, it ain't like we never seen him hurt. We seen him hurt and we've seen him
Yeah,
down.
but
We have.
I don't know, dude. Like a knockout.
The only reason I don't know if Sugar will do it, you know why I keep coming back to Navarrete? Nava beats up the little dudes, bro. Them little dudes, he fucking beats them up, bro. Like, you gotta have a little bit of height to fuck with him. A little bit of height. If you a little dude, yeah, he's gonna beat the shit out of you, bro.
All right, listen. What weight are we? What they're at 130, right?
130.
Yeah.
130.
I mean, he's still. That's a good weight for him. He's still, he still has a little tire on him. Not like 35. That was stupid. But I don't know, dude. Like, I think Sugar's got. I don't know about a knockout. I don't know about a knockout.
We got Ammo Adames rescheduled. Ray, what happens?
Damn, I actually really cared about this fight too much. I guess I'll go Adames. I'll go Adames for it.
You gonna go Adames even though he fucked it up?
I mean, Ammo's just not that great. No offense to Ammo. Yo, nice dude from what I never really seemed to have problems, but like
because Patrick Teixeira was so great. You know he beat Adames, right? He wasn't great.
Oh, you want to go that route? Okay, so if you give me the Patrick Teixeira from that year against Ammo Williams, Patrick Teixeira stops him. Yeah, next point.
Ignacio Adames, Ammo Williams. What happens?
I kind of hate to agree with Ray, but Ammo, there's just something missing with that dude. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like he's real robotic. He's real paint by the numbers. I just think Adames, like in his last fight, he almost beat Shiraz's ass. So I think he's got kind of more of the momentum as far as the level of comp is that he's been challenged by. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Adames unless Ammo proves me wrong.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna do the whole shit like Country, because Country will pick fucking Adames just because y'all picked him.
No,
I got
he
Ammo.
won't pick him so he doesn't look racist.
What you got Ammo for?
Fucking racist.
Man, I can't take a break with you motherfuckers, man. I swear to God. I ain't even said nothing and I'm getting shit, man. What the fuck?
No bullshit. This is my pick. I'm laying it down now. Ammo Williams by way of
Have you been talking to Rigo or something a lot? I think it was Rico, the British dude that came up here. That's the only person I've ever seen high on Ammo before, bro.
I'm not high on Ammo. Listen.
I can see where you're coming from.
I'm not high on Ammo at all, but I've been saying Carlos is a fat fucker. He's a fat fucker. Bro, you couldn't make the weight. That's what happened. I said that I said, yo, I don't think this dude could make 160 no more, right? And it's the night of. It's gonna be over a year from that Shiraz fight. Yeah. You did what you did with Shiraz. This a different cat, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like
He hasn't
I
fought in the. He hasn't.
he
That
fought,
was his last
my,
fight.
my dude. That
No,
was
he fought.
last year.
He fought, didn't
My
he?
dude. That was last year in February. The Shiraz fight.
Shit, dude, it's a long
It's
time.
been that long, homie. He's a
So
fat
when has the
fucker.
fight been rescheduled to?
I think they
March
rescheduled it for March.
March
It's
21st.
official. It's official. Like
Oh, okay.
it's made. It's made already. Shout out to motherfucking Drew. Jules doing too much edging and got me waiting on the next Benavidez, begging for cash. I told you I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I want to take my time with that gay
Is he
shit.
still
Dude,
calling out Canelo?
Eddie,
Yes,
wow.
bro.
What the
Turkey,
fuck,
my
Dude,
dude.
check
Move
out
the
check out
fuck
Ring
on
Magazines.
already,
Turkey
bro.
talking about better beef. Turkey talking about bevo. Turkey talking about Jao Pataya. David talking about, can I get Canelo? Because you know he doesn't
Hey,
want to fight me, and he doesn't
have you
want
ever
to fight
met
me.
like that
And it's
one
good
guy
for the
that
Dude,
fans.
there's a
he's
freaking
like that
clip
one
of
guy
him
that
begging
like
Turkey.
he's like that one guy that went out on a date with that one girl that was pretty hot and never got another hot girl, and he keeps talking about it. Like
Back in
years
Basically,
high
later,
school.
he'll
you
bring
know
it
what I'm
up.
saying?
Nah, Don, it's not that. He got laid by a hot girl and he's never gotten a hot girl since.
Yeah, and then he just keeps talking about it. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's
Like the
like,
shit, like, homie, you are at cruiserweight. You understand that? You weigh two
dude,
and
he's gonna be a heavy.
change.
2 years from now, he's at heavyweight. Yeah, but you know, I still really want that Canelo fight. You know,
You know, because I don't understand why he doesn't want to
yeah,
fight me.
like,
Because he doesn't
dude,
want to fight me because the
you're not
fans. You know,
fucking
it's gonna make a lot of
cruiserweight.
money.
You're still calling out.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand.
You're
Like,
still
bro,
calling out
listen,
a fucking washed
like,
68 pounder.
what is it you not
Oh,
understanding, bro? Because you've been not understanding for 3 years, bro. What do you not understand, bro? He don't want to fight you. Whatever's whatever. He ain't gonna fight you. Let it go, bro. Because I don't understand. Because it's a big fight. And it's for the legacy. And it's for the fans. Like, oh, okay, bro. We heard that shit already, bro. He's gonna fight better beef than that, bro. right? He's gonna make a lot of money, bro. Turkey will make a lot of money with a lot of shit, bro. Like, you don't got to keep obsessing about Canelo. The real shit is you don't want to fight them people. Keep it real. You don't want to fight them people, bro. I want to fight these fucking Russians, bro. I want to fight this big-eyed New Zealand motherfucker. This motherfucker eyes is mad big. I don't want to fight him. You know, you don't want to fight that motherfucker.
Jesus, dude.
Shout out to Drew. David talking Nello is like Irv Gotti in a shop for real. That's the you know that's the perfect example. Who the fuck brag about a bitch they fucked 20 years ago, bro? Who the fuck
That's
even
it.
does that, bro?
A motherfucker that never got a hot bitch after.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Poor Rashanti, bro. You know what I'm saying? Poor Rashanti. She had to fuck that old fat motherfucker and shit, man. You could tell that motherfucker was gonna have diabetes. I knew it then. This motherfucker's gonna have diabetes. I knew it then. Ain't that what he went out from?
Yep, he died of complications from that.
Oh my
It's
god.
From the
because
diabetes.
it's because it's
complicated, bro.
complicated when you don't fuck no bitches and you got to bring up Ashanti from 20 years ago, bro. And she
Shit,
only fucked
dude.
you because she's trying to get a record deal. It ain't like it ain't like she fucked you because you so fucking charming, bro. She's trying to get a record deal. I wouldn't even bragged on that. That's quick quote pro. You know what I mean? But
We got money together.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got that shit. And you know that Canelo gonna have a fight in September too. When is
Who?
Mexican
They're
Independence
gonna do
Day?
it September 13th.
I think
Yeah, but
it's the
who is it?
14th or 16th
Mabili, from what I
of
remember.
No,
November.
Is it
12th.
Mobili?
Yeah, they're saying it could be Mabili. I still think it's gonna be Shiraz, Don. I still think if Shiraz wins the BO, I believe it will be him. If he don't win the BO, then it'll be Mabili. That's how I think it's gonna go. I like either fight, by the way. Either one of those fights is fine by me. Those
It better not
those-
be pay-per-view. That's all I'm saying, dude. It
No,
better
it's
not
gonna
be
be. No,
pay-per-view.
listen. No. It's not. I
Was it
believe it's
Netflix?
gonna be on Netflix. I believe it's gonna be on Netflix. Just like the other shit. I think Turkey's taking that one over to Netflix. Shout out to Virtuoso. David been a pick me. Got zero smoke for people. Artur and Ja. For real, yo. But that's awesome. If we get Canelo on Netflix, Fury on Netflix, Mayweather, Pacquiao on Netflix. Bro, that's what I wanted, bro. That's what I always wanted in this life, bro. Is boxing on Netflix. I always
Yeah.
wanted that. So that's fucking beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
But Don don't like Jason Bourne for some reason. I don't understand that shit. Every time I bring up Bourne, he get an attitude about it. I think Jason Bourne was a great movie. Like, I don't understand.
He,
Like, you
he
know?
not beating Walker Texas Ranger though. He ain't
Yo,
whooping him.
listen, bro. Sammo Hung, bro. You remember Sammo Hung? Fat motherfucker, do the kung fu and shit. Listen,
No.
Don. The Jason Bourne films were great films, bro. I don't care what you say, bro. Okay, those were great movies. And what else is going on? And what else is going on? These motherfuckers just caught up to the shit that I've been said that yeah, Top Rank is going back to ESPN. They just now finding out. Like yeah, they've been those conversations have been happening. It might be a little bit different. The circumstances may be a little bit different. The licensing fee might be a little bit smaller, but by all accounts, it looks like they're going back. Just a good
Yeah,
thing. It's a
glad to
good
see
thing.
it. Glad to
No
see
more
it.
Tubi? Damn.
It's not
No,
no
I
more
think they'll still
Tubi.
have
The
Tubi.
catalog, the catalog is gonna be on Tubi. The catalog is gonna be on Tubi. You know, the old fights and shit. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's good money. Emiliano Vargas, Richard Torres, Xander Zayas, Abdullah Mason, even though you know his next fight is on Riyadh. You know, and yeah, you know, it's all gravy. And of course, you got the Fernando shit. You got they announced Nakatani versus Inoue too. They announced that shit for May. That's official. That's done. Tokyo Dome.
I hope.
Yeah.
Like, when is that happening again? What do you say?
May
May
2nd.
May 2nd.
May
Yeah.
2nd.
Is that being done with like the zone or whatever, or like Turkey? Because I'm gonna be real,
It's gonna
I'm
it's
not
gonna be
interested in seeing that shit.
it's gonna be a pay-per-view, bro. I'm
Fuck.
telling you now, it's gonna be a pay-per-view.
Oh
Because
my
I saw
god.
I saw the zone insignia on the poster. And if the zone insignia is on it, you talking about a pay-per-view at like 6 in the morning, bro.
I was about to say,
I don't
Jules,
think
this is
so.
gonna
I
be
don't know
on
about
at the
that.
butt crack of dawn out here.
And the
But
You're
ass
not
crack
making me
of
pay for a pay-per-view at 6 in the morning.
Brody, they just did that with Picasso. If they had the fucking audacity to do that with Picasso, you think they're not gonna do it with
I
this?
thought they were doing
Yep.
regular time though.
Picasso, yo. Duarte is calling out Pitbull Cruz.
He
Pitbull
not
don't
gonna.
want them problems.
He
Pitbull don't want them problems.
He
he's
damn
quite
right.
literally
Listen,
barking up
Duarte
the
should
wrong
get
tree,
Gary
bro.
Antoine Russell.
Nah, I don't want that.
Oh, that
I
would
mean,
be so
I
nice,
think
bro.
that's a great fight, but I would actually prefer that Duarte get Pitbull so he get that interim so that he could then go fight Dalton Smith because that's a great fight. Dalton Smith, Duarte. That's a good little run of fights right there, though. High key,
It
like,
is.
yeah, it's a good little
It
run of
is.
fights. But Isaac don't want to fight people, bro, is the shit. He still wanted
Jules,
Javante Davis
you
rematch.
you remember Jason saying British chins meeting Mexican fists don't end well.
Yeah.
It don't, but
Yeah.
you gotta give it to Dalton that don't
No, I
apply to
don't.
him. Yes, you do, because it
No,
don't
I
apply to
don't.
him. He fought Chung and he beat the fuck out of Chung.
Chon, hold on, stop that. Chon does not
What you
fight like a
mean,
typical Mexican fighter, bro.
my dude?
That dude is a counter puncher.
Zapate, yo, dog, stop. Won't you
Yes.
stop? Won't you
I'm
stop?
not
You
stopping.
see,
Yo, you could watch that Barenchik fight back right the fuck now, and you
my
gonna
dude,
see
I'm
that
just
nigga Chon
telling you, I
in
don't
the
think that
pocket
shit.
countering.
I don't think that shit applies to Dalton, bro. I'm just being real with you. Like, I kind of figured that shit was gonna happen to Nick. I ain't want to say it, but I kind of figured. I kept saying, I got a feeling Brandon gonna do something to this guy, man. I got a feeling. You know what I mean?
And I
But
already called it too.
Hey, I was the only one that picked Brandon, honestly.
No,
because
I
he
I
picked
from
I
Texas,
Brandon.
bro.
I 100% picked against Brandon
I
Figueroa
picked
because
Brandon to
yeah,
win
I
the
didn't think
Nick
he was
Ball
gonna win
fight.
that fight. I
That's
was
a real
shocked when I
Texas
saw that.
motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
he from
I did
Texas,
not
bro.
pick him to win that.
Yo,
Yeah.
what part
Shout
of
out
I
to
just
those
don't
Texas?
guys.
think Brandon is
What
that
part of
good.
Texas is Brandon from, bro? Because
He's
he don't
from
even
the
look like he
valley. He's from the valley over there in West Laco, Texas.
West Silaco. That motherfucker
Yeah.
don't look like he from Texas, bro. Like he look like he wear eyeliner and shit.
He
He
does.
low
He
key
looks
look
like
gay
He's
Juice.
oh,
like a
He
California
looked like he
motherfucker.
wears drag.
You know what I'm
Like that's
saying?
what he
Yeah.
Like he
looks
got
like.
assless chaps that he pulls out for
Motherfucker
special
Jesus
nickname Heartbreak.
Christ, dude.
the heartbreak. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dude.
Well, not for nothing.
Buffalo Bill up in that crap, bro.
Not for nothing though. He did break they fucking heart in Liverpool. Though. Like
Yeah, that
he
Yeah.
did
motherfucker.
he did
Shaq.
break their heart.
I
Yo,
saw
he left
you saw the
he
shit
left
after,
them on
right?
a
You know, they got all
Huh?
quiet and shit. When Nick Ball hit the deck, they got quiet. Like, oh,
Who's
He left him on the ropes looking like a shrimp on shish kebab, bro. Like just
Yeah,
who's
I know,
Figueroa
man.
with? Is he with
he's with Manny
Garcia? Or?
Robles now. He's with
Oh,
Manny Robles now.
who was he
Yeah.
with? Was he with Garcia for a while or no?
No, he was never
No,
with
his dad
Garcia.
was training him.
Yeah, he was
That's
never
why it
with
looked
Robert
like
Garcia.
ass.
Nick Ball has to
I
replace.
just I've never been a Brandon Figueroa fan. I never thought he was that good.
I mean, the only Brandon Figueroa fan on the panel is Country. Like, he got posters of that guy in his house, bro.
Oh, I know
He got,
that. I mean,
he's got like pajamas and shit of Brandon Figueroa. But
he's
other
got a
than that,
pillow
like,
case. He's got a
he
pillow
got,
case
like,
with his
he got
face on it.
he got a Brandon Figueroa coffee mug,
Dude,
bro. He got
Country's gonna
Brandon
drop off the panel pretty soon.
It says he's trying not to be racist, but he wants to deport him.
You know what I'm saying?
This is like everybody fuck with Country Night for some reason. I don't know, man. But
Hey, Country, I didn't say anything, bro.
Oh shit!
yeah,
But
you know what? You're the only one because everybody else has. You may as well join the crowd.
He's keeping a tally.
You know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
just fucking with your Country.
He's got a list like that guy in
No, but
Billy
listen,
Madison. Like,
we
who-
gotta
Oh,
look
I
at
got a fucking hit list.
wait.
You motherfuckers are dying after the live, man.
Wait. We gotta no, but we gotta start putting low key. We do gotta start respecting Brandon a little because the resume's starting to look okay. You want a BC from Luis Nery, right? Who did he beat for the BC at 122? Who did he get that from?
Messiah?
Was it
Oh, you mean
Mixayo?
26? Yeah, it was Mixayo.
Yeah, 126,
No.
I think.
At 122, when he won the BC at 122,
Yeah, it was
who did
Nery.
he get that from?
It was
That was
Nery.
Nery.
Nery,
Okay, so
yeah.
it was Nery at 122, Mixayo at 126, now Nick Ball at 126. The resume looking okay. He's a two-way
Yeah,
world
he's
champion, and
He's a 2-weight world champion, 2-time featherweight champion.
You know what?
Yeah,
It's like my position with gosh, who's the tall guy again? The
Fundora.
Fundora.
So I never liked Fundora, but it's kind of turning around for me slowly now.
Really? Why?
A little bit, yeah. Well, I mean, he's changed the style a little bit, which
Yeah,
I like.
He got better. He got better.
He's getting a little better, and I don't know. I'm kind of thinking he's getting better. He's looking okay to me. Kind of like you're talking about Brandon. That's the way I feel about Fundora.
The thing with Fundora is though, I still don't know that he beat Xander. I'm on the fence when it comes to that fight because he does hit hard, man. He hits hard.
I'm not saying he's gonna beat like the most elite guys, but he's looking better. Like, you know, I can't say he's one dimensional, but he's looking a lot better.
Yeah, he is looking better. He's gonna fight Thurman. I almost forgot that fight is made and they got it on paper.
He's really gonna fight Thurman?
Yeah, they made that
bro.
shit.
Why?
Dog. They made that.
And that's why I'll never turn around on Brandon.
Thurman has had 2 fights in 6 years.
I don't understand why they keep wanting to make that fucking fight. Like, what is the point of that fight, bro?
Because it's a safe option.
Is there a reason? Like, they've been trying to shove Keith Thurman down the boxing fans' throat for way too long, bro. Like, it's been happening too long,
bro.
Honestly,
no, because I'm hearing like, oh well, you know, Eddie Hearn one time was like, well, I think Boots might fight Thurman. I'm like, the fuck wants to see that? Then Oscar's like, you know, we might have Virgil fight Thurman. I'm like, who the fuck wants to see that? And then Fundora's trying this shit 2 times. I'm like, who the fuck wants to see this, bro?
I even go front. If it was Boots and Thurman, yeah, I want to see that. And if it's Virgil and Thurman, yeah, because I think they'll beat the shit out of him, dog.
They would both knock him out.
Hey, bro, that beating is not worth the price of pay-per-view to see that shit.
But that's the thing, that if he were fighting them, I don't think it would be a pay-per-view. Whereas him versus Fundora, that's $75, homeboy. $75.
I'm not gonna pay.
That's madness, bro.
I'm not gonna pay for that shit, dude.
That's madness. Shout out
It's
to
bad
motherfucking
enough.
Virtuoso. Brandon's new nickname should be the Jawbreaker for real, because he broke his shit. His shit was poofy.
Wait,
right
did he
after that
break it?
knockout.
Did he break Nick Ball's jaw?
Yeah, you didn't see?
He did.
No,
He broke that
Are you
shit.
serious?
Oh
My
yeah, he
dude,
left him with a
when-
big old swollen jaw.
you know how you know. Listen, you know how it was broken when Nick Ball is making a walk back to the locker room. His shit was the size of a grapefruit, bro.
Yeah,
Side
it
of
was
his face
bad.
was the size of a grapefruit. Broke that shit, bro.
I mean,
Hey,
Don, there was a reason why his brother was trying to fucking punt Brandon Figueroa.
hey,
Yeah, he
No, I
kicked him.
wasn't that his trainer.
look on
I
the
thought that
bright.
was his trainer.
Nick
No, they
Ball,
said his brother did that shit.
Nick
Get
Wait,
Ball
like,
her.
got
Damn.
like
Nick
in the
Ball,
Get
ring?
her.
Nick
Get
Ball
her.
he got a replacement lookalike though, so he's good.
Yeah, because that dude looked just like him, not for nothing. That
Yeah,
dude that threw the kick, he like blonde Nick Ball. You know what I'm saying? But
he make
yeah, he broke his shit, Don. He broke his
Wow.
shit. He cracked
It's a
that
wrap
shit.
for that dude right now, right?
He
Like
busted
if
his
he don't beat
ball.
Brandon in a rematch.
Bro, he don't want them problems. He does not want those problems, bro. If anything, Nick gonna cool out till the belt go vacant, and he gonna fight for that. Cause
Yeah.
what you gonna do, dog? You gonna fight Rafa? No. You want a rematch with Brandon? No. You could go for Angelo, but you know the same shit might happen. Like you see what Angelo did to Luis, might do that shit to your ass. So
Wow.
Well,
nah,
doesn't
homie.
Angelo have to fight his mandatory?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose that
Shout
belt.
out. Who
He's
wait,
gonna
who
lose
he's
that
fighting
belt.
Aleem, right?
Reese Salim, he's gonna lose that belt. Reese gonna beat him.
And wait,
That
who's
would
Reese
be
Lima again? That name is familiar. Who is he
Who was
again?
it? Reese is the guy that
He,
lost to
he
Sam Goodman.
yeah, he fought a couple times on the PBC banner, but yeah, his biggest fight is the Sam Goodman fight, but I think he got
Right.
robbed in that fight, to be honest.
I've heard
I'm
some
just
people say
saying.
that because it was an Australian shit.
I think he about to beat Angelo is what's about to happen. I think it is. He about to beat Angelo, take that title, and then
yeah,
you could let Rafa beat your ass for it after that, because none of y'all beating that guy. The only guy I give a fighting chance against Big Ralph is Bruce. That's the
I don't know why
only
you
guy.
think that, but all
You
right,
gonna
bro.
stop, you gonna stop sleeping on my man, B. Watch. You gonna stop.
Yeah,
Bruce
and I
is out
think
here,
y'all,
bro.
I think y'all
Yo,
giving Doctor Smith
yo,
too much credit,
yo.
man.
He comes from the same area I'm in right now, bro. I am, and as somebody from here, bro, he just does not have it for him, bro.
Yo,
He
listen,
doesn't,
bro.
bro.
Bruce is a good kid, bro, and he's gonna be okay. How the fuck
That's
we giving
cool.
Dalton Smith too much credit? He knocked out the Puerto
Now you
Rican.
are, no, you are giving Dalton Smith too much credit.
Bro,
I ain't gonna hold
because
you,
he
bro. I
was
watched
magical
that fight.
defense, yeah.
Listen,
That shit looked kind of
all
bad.
right, so y'all tell me who you think beats Dalton Smith in 140 right now? Who do you have beating him?
Duarte,
Yo,
What?
Gary,
I got Pitbull beating Smith.
Hirioka.
Yo,
Oh
get
no, I'm
out
not
of
going
here.
that far. I'm not going that
All
far.
right.
You,
He's
yeah,
no,
you
he's
lost me.
playing.
You
He's
lost me.
trolling. He's
You
trolling.
lost
And
He's
me
I'm
on
I'm
that
not
one,
Wait,
I'm
bro.
not a
what?
Pitbull fan. I'm
trolling.
not a
You
Pitbull
you
fan at
lost me,
all.
bro.
I
No,
don't
he
like the
trolling.
motherfucker, but I got him over Doctor Smith.
You picked
Y'all
that
giving him too
munchkin to
much
beat
credit
him. You lost me, bro.
for being a punching
Yeah,
bag and fucking Matias, bro. Fuck
Hey,
out of
Pitbull
here.
not much
What
better when
what
it comes to that defense. I ain't
yo,
gonna hold
yo, I know he playing like he playing. He
you.
don't
You
know
Nah,
he
I'm
lost
mean
me.
just
that shit.
No,
like
and
y'all
I
saying
He
Doctor
don't mean
Smith.
that
Like,
shit.
tell me what's good about this motherfucker, please.
He
and
could
you know what?
box and he could
Power, straight
punch. He could
punches,
box and he could
movement.
punch.
You know what's crazy? Speaking of Pitbull, if you were to put him in there with any decent puncher at 140, I think he gets knocked out.
By
You
all of
you
them.
forget, bro. You forget, bro. He was going all out against a guy that used to fight at 130, bro. Like he be fighting a
He,
grown ass man if he fighting Dalton Smith.
What was that? Fiero? Was it
Fierro,
Fiero
Angel
on
Oh, I
Yeah,
Fierro.
forgot
Angel
about
yeah.
that
Angel
Fierro.
shit.
Yeah.
Fiero? No,
That
Yo,
shit
he
looked
he was
bad.
looking wobbly, and I'm
yo, I'm
like,
gonna
if
tell
you
you
were to
what.
put it, wait,
I'm gonna
real
tell
quick,
you
if
what.
you were
Wait,
to,
wait, no. Undefeated. I got $50. Dalton Smith knock out your boy. You don't want no problems. He'll
Wait, hold
knock
on.
out your boy.
First of all, he's not
Duarte,
my boy.
Duarte,
Oh,
Duarte,
Duarte.
bro.
Oh,
Okay,
nah,
Duarte,
Duarte
bro.
will beat
okay.
the shit
Well,
out of him.
hold
Duarte will beat
on,
the
hold
shit
on.
out of
First of all, Duarte's not my boy, and second of all, you got to bet, bro. I'm telling you, you're gassing this
Richardson
motherfucker up
Hitchens knocks him out.
$50
the
fucking
same
dollars,
way
him.
bro.
Wait.
I want all the
50,
problems, bro. $50, bro. What's good?
50, 50 George Washingtons, bro. You got it. The same way you was hyping up Matias, who was a bum. The same way you doing with Dalton
Bro,
Smith.
you hyping up Eastside Cruz and you gonna tell
Bro,
me?
I don't like that Chihuahua motherfucker. I don't. But I'm saying he beats Dalton Smith.
I don't know
Same
what
way,
drugs
yeah.
you on today, bro.
No,
I don't know what's going on
I'm
today,
on
bro.
H2O, bro. H2O.
Listen,
I
bro.
don't.
Listen, bro.
you
Your boy Isak was going life or death with Angel Fierro and Giovanni Cabrera, bro.
Forgot
That's
about
what's
that
real.
one too, bro. That
That's what's
shit.
real. He was going life
Yeah.
or death with
yeah, he needed
Giovanni
a
Cabrera.
rematch, Fiero.
you
That's
you
crazy.
My boy, well, hold on, I don't want to call my boy. Isaac's a fat boy too, bro. He's a fat boy.
So your
Adame,
boy.
bro.
Duarte. I'm like, okay. But Isak, all right, you're
Okay,
great.
hold on. Weren't you picking Duarte to beat Hitchens, the one
Yeah,
that beat
Yeah.
Dalton Smith? The
yeah.
one that
Wait,
beat
what?
Dalton Smith?
He didn't beat Dalton Smith.
Bro, what are
Did
you
he?
talking
No, one
about?
No, that's Carl. You
No,
confusing the
what?
white people,
Oh
bro. You
yeah.
racist,
My
bro.
bad,
You
my
What?
bad, my
racist,
bad.
bro.
I'm
Yo,
tripping. Yeah,
yo,
I'm
yo,
tripping.
yo. You know what this shit is?
What's up?
Yo, I'm scared to say undefeated is back on the wagon. Like this motherfucker is drunk, bro. This motherfucker did not
Okay.
take his
Undefeated's
caffeine,
drunk,
bro.
Wait,
bro.
hold on.
This motherfucker's drunk,
February,
bro.
Mr. T needs to raise his damn bounty for being
no,
drunk.
November
For real.
22nd, the last day I drank the sip of alcohol, bro. I'm sober as a Catholic priest, bro.
Good for
As a
you.
Catholic, what,
They
bro?
Not a
train you.
Protestant
They
priest,
train
a
you
Not a
properly.
Catholic priest,
Pentecostal, not a Pentecostal.
not a
Catholic.
Lutheran.
Not exactly. You know, Martin
But
Luther.
yeah,
Shout out
I
to the
give
Lutherans.
We
only
got
person
50
I
on the
really
phone.
think he could beat is like what's that dude that's his rival in the UK? Adam whatever.
Adam
Adam
Azim.
Azim.
Adam Azim.
Yeah,
Azim?
that's it, bro. That's it. That's it. I'm
Yeah,
not thinking
y'all,
about nobody
y'all
Why
else.
hyping
you?
this
So
dude
wait,
too
wait, wait,
much.
wait, wait. So you think so? So let me understand. Let me go to Ray. You think he trashed then, right?
I think he's just not at the level of the other guys.
Thank you.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Like I like,
Wow.
and to be honest, look, when I picked him to beat Subio. Remember that I picked
Yeah.
him, and the reason was because I said, "Yo, I remember it was like blue collar TV sports was like, yo, Subio low key slipping," and I was like, "Yeah, I could kind of see it too." So you beat a guy that was slipping and that didn't have good defense in the first place.
You don't think he beats Gary?
Nah, nah, nah.
Wow.
Gary gets
Almost.
tired, but he's still like he's a pretty slippery dude for those like I want to say like most of the fight. It's when you start tearing into him like Andy Hirioka did that's gonna be a problem, and I don't see Dalton doing that.
Yo, Virtuoso said you sound defeated, undefeated.
Yo, damn.
He said this can't be. I need a
Nah,
cigarette. I'll
never.
be back.
Never.
No, but yeah, I'm both undefeated on this one. Like when I saw that fight with Subriel, I was not impressed. I was really
It's
not impressed, bro.
it's fucking Subriel Matias, bro. Like I know he got a body on him. I know he do. But it's like calm down, bro. He's not it's Subriel. Relax, relax.
Yeah, Subaru. We kind of jumped the card on that guy a little bit.
Nah, I
We
don't. No, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm gonna say this: a pressure fighter, especially one like Subriel, has a good window of when they're gonna actually be good. And if they get avoided, like what happened to him, that window can disappear. Like he's like 30 something right now, and he's been fighting like a crash dummy for his entire career. Of course, there was gonna be a drop off.
Yeah. And I remember he had an interview at the Boxing Voice and he said that he used to smoke a lot of weed. And I mean
Mm.
that shit that
Did
shit
he get
affected
shot?
him like so what?
Yeah, I swear he said something like he used to be like with the bad crowd or whatever, got shot when he was younger. Like this was not a clean living guy.
Yeah,
Shit.
no, he was a goon who got into boxing.
He was in
Hey,
jail.
My
Jail.
Yeah,
how was the Bahamas, man?
that shit was pretty dope. I have to admit. It's just the people are super friendly. The weather's like awesome. It's like nice and sunny. I mean, yeah, it rains from time to time, but it doesn't rain for very long. And like there's just there's plenty of talent down there. That's for sure, country.
Talent. Okay, I
Damn,
like the way you
Yeah.
described
What do
it.
you
they
mean?
saying you staying on code with that Pitbull pick, bro.
Say what?
Undefeated. They say you staying on
Oh,
code with that
undefeated.
Pitbull pick.
No, okay. I was
Oh
about
my.
to say.
you know, like I'm not
I was like, what
like
the fuck?
I've been calling for Pitbull to get his ass whooped because he keeps on begging for a Javante rematch. He don't want to do shit.
Put him in
But
there
I
with
got
Andy
I
Hirioka. I would want to see that fight.
well
What?
who?
That's a
What?
big motherfucker, bro. to fight.
Andy
Well who?
Hirioka versus Pitbull.
Man, Pitbull. He
I'd
Pitbull.
love that fight.
Well, Pitbull.
Yo, did you guys
So I
really think
would
that
too, but
Andy lost that fight?
yeah, I did.
I
I
think it
did.
could have been
He
scored a
gave up
draw.
too much, bro.
A
He
draw
gave
a
up
draw
too
would have
much in
been
that
better.
round. And then when he punched him in the nuts, I knew it was over, bro. I was like, oh yeah, it's
I
up.
love
It's
that
up.
move.
Yeah,
And the funny
I
thing,
mean,
right? I was in a Discord call where they were watching. They were like, man, he faking that shit. They looked at the replay. They're like, oh nah, he lifted
no.
his balls
You
right
know
there.
what though? Hold on. Okay, remember there was 2 low blows that round. They never
Yeah.
played the replay from the first low blow, which I don't know. We didn't really see if that was an actual low blow, but they
Yeah,
played the
'cause
replay
of
from the
angle.
second. But they just glossed over the first one, and they never replayed it in between rounds when they usually play slow motion replays. So
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck's going on? Second of all, did you guys notice how they put the fight stats from the previous fight during that fight?
What do you mean? Like the punch
They
numbers or
put the
something?
fight stats for what's his name? Frank
Oh,
Martin.
Frank
Frank
Martin,
Martin.
you're Albright.
Yeah, they
Okay.
put the fight stats, and when Andy was walking out, they didn't put his name on
They probably
the
just fucked it up, to be honest.
yeah, they fucked
Like,
up. They were. I was like, "What's going on here? Who's manning this fucking production here?"
yeah.
It was really sloppy. So I wanted to see that replay. So I'm gonna have to watch that over again because they deducted a point right away. And it's like, come on, dude, that's like
They deducted after the second one, but yeah, it's
yeah, I
because he
know,
gave him
but
a
we never
hard
saw the
warning for the
replay.
first
We
one.
never. That's what I'm saying. We never saw the replay
Yeah.
for that
Yeah,
first
that's what I
low
thought
blow in
too.
that round.
They should have
So
left
Yo,
him
I
with
was
the 3 warnings.
I don't know. They should have. Yeah, they should have given him a good warning.
I don't know about that. I can't say that, bro. It's like
I was looking at
that
the
shit was
highlights.
bad, man.
He needed
I
to
was
go
looking at
full
that.
Andrew Galata, bro.
Yeah, I mean that
No,
was
he
pretty.
Yo,
hit
he
him.
lit.
He hit
Yo,
him
I'm not gonna
bad.
lie.
Low.
Gary might have got on his tippy toes when he got hit in the balls like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like that
Yeah.
shit.
He
that shit
really
was
wanted to
insane.
feel it.
he sat on that fist. That's what he wanted.
He wasn't
He
like
He
that
liked that
shit.
Yeah, he
CBT,
did. He
bro.
liked it.
Like-
But I thought that fight was pretty close. I had it 7-5 Andy. But a draw would have been good. I'm not happy with the win, and those scorecards were horseshit. They were way too hot.
And even in the comment section on like Ring Magazine's post, like when they announced who the winner was, a lot of people said it should have been a draw or Andy got robbed.
Totally.
Yeah. Gary looked
I
like
think-
ass. It reminds me like, damn, how ass is Rayo? Because I was high on Rayo for a little bit. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
Rayo just didn't have the
Rayo's not
punching
that
power to keep
good,
him off.
to be
That's the problem,
honest.
though.
I like that kid too for a little while, but that kid crapped
Yeah.
out, you know.
And you know what it is too? It's like his style. It's a bit too loose, especially when he's trying to be defensive. Like his punches are just like a bit wide. His face is just a little there for a bit too long. He doesn't get out of the way at the right time. It's just a bit too relaxed when trying to be defensive.
Rayo's just not that good, man.
That too. But
So would you guys think? I mean, I don't think I'm wrong, but I think Duarte would give Russell a hell of a hard time if they fought.
I agree. I mean, yeah, because
it would be a tough fight.
I think he'll get to him faster than Hiroka did, to be honest. And it's like them just going toe to toe for like an entire like 12 rounds, man. I don't think that goes well for Gary.
I was not impressed with Gary Antoine Russell at all, dude. Like, first of all, you know, his hand speed just is not. He's not like his brother. I'll say that.
No,
you know, he's not like his
not
brother.
at all.
His hand speed's definitely not there. I don't know. His inside game was kind of weak. I mean, when he was putting it on Andy on the inside was nothing compared to the way Andy was putting it on him on the inside. That's for sure, dude. He did not.
Yeah, he shoe shines a lot.
Yeah, he didn't turn his punches over at all. And I was like, dude, you have the best opportunity. He's a tall guy. You can get under him and he can start turning your punches over. He did not do any of that stuff. And that was kind of just disappointing. He had an ample opportunity to do that because this guy's tall. He's coming in with jabs. You could have got under that jab. You could have neutralized the jab. You could have gone for the body a little bit more and more effectively. He did at the beginning, but he just stopped doing it. And I don't know.
I mean, it's because he got, because at the beginning, Andy wasn't really fighting back like that. Like for the most part, it was just maybe like an occasional 1-2.
And that's what I'm saying. He had that opportunity.
But when he started digging in there, it just you can't stay in and fight Andy Hiroka at that point. Like he's getting hit way too hard.
Yo, listen, remember when I told you that undercard gonna be trash? You know who won that shit? Emmanuel Pacquiao.
I told you.
What undercard?
Bro, I thought you know what
on Floyd and Manny.
Jules, I was
Oh, then Jules is
entertained.
lying, bro. He said that shit. They might pack that shit, bro.
Jules,
I didn't say that shit.
I guarantee you said
are
that shit.
you talking about the Garcia undercard?
I'm
No,
talking
the
about the Pacquiao Mayweather. They
Oh,
got
no,
Manny's
no.
son on that shit.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Bro,
Wow.
who the fuck want to see? Who the fuck want to see that, bro?
You know, a guy from my gym, a guy from my
Nobody.
gym fought him in the amateurs and beat him.
Yo, imagine the son gets knocked out and then the dad gets knocked out in front of Jinky, bro.
Yo, that's yo.
If
Oh,
Floyd knocks out Manny,
She's
this is
gonna
an
drop
official fight, right?
dead.
Like,
Listen,
She's gonna drop dead, bro.
The Garcia card was like the best of the C-level fighters, like
Yeah.
from A to
Yeah.
A to Z, and I was entertained because it was a lot of shitty fighters against shitty fighters. They were matched evenly, I think.
no, shitty
what I-
fighters make
I don't know about
shitty
shitty.
fighters make for great fights,
Make
bro.
for great fights sometimes. Yeah,
honest.
they do.
Ivan Baranchyk, Jose Zepeda.
Oh,
I mean,
that
I
was
don't think.
great. The best C-level fighters you can get.
And there's an argument that Jose is a B plus. No, I mean a B minus. There's an argument because he got some squabbles and he always performs, or at least up until that point, he performed fairly well. I think he lost his prime in that fight. He got hit.
Who was that? Who was that guy you fought? That Jose guy from? Remember when his brother was crying?
Jose Ramirez?
Oh, Jose
the
Vargas.
the Puerto Rican.
Vargas.
No, that's Josue. Yeah, his name was
Greek tragedy.
his name was
His brother,
Great tragedy.
his brother was acting like somebody got killed in a novela and shit.
that guy's name was Josue Vargas.
Y'all remember he hit the motherfucker so hard he turned gay? The motherfucker hit him so hard he turned gay. Next thing
every time I see that clip on like Instagram, I have to watch the whole thing, bro.
My dude,
The gay
fucking
porn?
Just for
Drew,
that, dude.
why did Drew keep posting that shit, bro? Like I was getting mad.
Drew,
like,
did you post that over and over? That's awesome.
Drew kept not he wasn't posting a knockout. He's posting the homo shit.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
And why are you saying it's awesome?
Oh, dude, that shit was great. Dude.
Hey, bro, it ain't Pride Month yet, bro.
That was
It
one
ain't
of the
Pride
most
Month yet.
memorable
Relax.
fights, bro.
That was Josue Vargas said that his name was Josue Vargas. He got fucked up, man. He got put in that corner and Zepeda fucked his ass up, man.
Oh, dude,
that
he
was
fucked
great.
him up, bro.
After talking all that shit, too.
Yep.
But I mean, but that's what I mean. That there's a legit argument that Jose is a gatekeeper, not a journey. He was a gatekeeper. Like, if you're not careful, because remember, he arguably beat Jose Ramirez. Arguably, like he gave him a good fight.
Yeah,
he arguably beat him.
But
So
then Jose Ramirez was like,
Jose Ramirez was like, I kind of.
I know that he's I know he's a mid. I know he's a mid guy, Jose Ramirez. But at the time, remember, because he was an Olympian, because he was
undefeated at the time.
He's undefeated. Yeah, like they were invested in that guy. So
He ain't me, man.
You know what I mean?
Two convincing elite wins in his entire career, by the way.
I mean, the way he beat the shit out of Mighty Mo Hooker, you got to give him that. He crossed the street for that fight too. Crossed the street for that fight. You got to give him that. It was a unification match. I'm just giving him his credit. It was a unification match.
Yeah, that was the one. That was the one legit elite.
I mean,
well, one of the two.
And he got $4 million for that fight too, so that doesn't really.
Smart. He's smart. No, I'm just giving him his flowers. He was of the last 10 years of 140-pound fighters. Yeah, you could say he was one of the better ones. I would not say top 5, but top 15, arguably top 10 of the last 10 years of 140-pound fighters. You could say that
Jose Ramirez.
Think about the last 10 years, 140-pound fighters. You could say that he was better than Julius. You could say that he was better than Julius Ndongo. You could say that. You could say he was better. You could say he was better than Sergey Lipinets. You could say he was better than Sergey
Lipinets.
He almost went undisputed. Almost.
I can't confidently say that.
You don't, bro. Come on. See, now you being difficult, bro. He would beat Sergey Lipinets, bro. He would. Yes,
really?
He would,
you
bro.
sure about that? Because I don't know.
My guy. Who did Sergey even beat, bro?
I get that, but it's like watching that dude fight. I was never like, there was no fight where I was like, yo, look how great this dude is right now. Like, you fought Postal, you low-key should have lost.
Okay, but
fought
tell me
Chon,
when
You
tell
low
me
key should
when
have
you seen.
lost.
Tell me when you seen Sergey and was like, "This is it right here. This is the guy. This is the guy right here, bro."
I don't think anyone ever said that except maybe his mom.
I
Or
don't even
something.
think Sergey said that shit. Like, I'm not the guy, bro.
Probably not.
If you say
Probably
that in
not.
front of him, I'm not the guy, bro.
I'm not
Like,
the guy.
I'd be
He'd
not
have
the
to
guy,
admit it
bro.
himself.
He'd have to, yeah, of the last 10 years, I would definitely put Jose Ramirez in the top 15. I know, yeah, like he was one of the better guys that the division has seen. Not remarkable, but if you're not careful, he might get you like he got Mighty Mo Hooker. If you're not careful, yeah. I think his shit was you stayed it that way too long is your shit. You guys 5'11", weighing 140 pounds. Are you out of your mind, bro? You should have been moved up, but
Oh,
that's
I
the
was at that fight. It was a good fight, man. I was
it
at
was a
that
Which
good
fight.
one?
fight. The Mighty Mo
Uh,
Hooker fight.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That actually was a really good fight. Like they got off
Oh,
to a
yeah.
fast start. They was throwing hard, and it ended in a knockout. It was a good fight. It was a good
Yep.
fight. I give him his credit. It was a good fight. This is the worst welterweight division I've ever seen.
And
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
fucking
dude. Nobody's.
this shit is
It's
It's
never been
ass.
it's
in
impressive.
all. It is.
No,
It
because like
is that,
when we
It's
saw the
pretty
shit with
bad,
Boots,
bro.
I was like, yo, it's never gonna get worse than this. And I was like, psh, never mind.
and it did. Like this is by and large the worst welterweight division I have ever seen, bro. Everybody would have bet. Well, look, you got to give Devin his credit. Like he did his thing. Like he actually did. But that Rolly got a belt and Ryan got a belt. Like, yo, that's crazy. What
Yeah,
is
dude.
happening?
This is a weird. It's like the shitty fighters from 140 the shitty fighters from 135 graduate to 40. Now they're at 47.
Yo, you
This
know
is
who's
what
like
no,
They say they
no,
keep
because
this
this
what
is
falling.
happened
what
at
happened.
140.
This is what happened in the public school system when they started promoting motherfuckers on popularity. You know what I mean? When they need a certain level, need a certain number of motherfuckers to graduate so the schools could get funded. That's what this is, bro. That's exactly what this
Do
is. Like
we
y'all,
do we think Chakram is a good fighter?
Shakram Giyasov.
Yeah.
He's an
Shakram
okay
Giyas.
fighter.
No, Shakram Giyasov is a guy that I'll tell you what, I'll level with you. He's a B to a B plus in the sense that look, seriously, if you put him in there with Rolly, he will knock him out. Yeah, he will not, he's good enough to beat these guys. If you put him in there, Ryan, Rolly, he'll beat those guys. I'm telling you, he'll beat those guys. And if you put him in there with Lewis Crocker, he would beat him too. But that doesn't mean that he's great. That's because their shit is what it
Yo,
is. Their shit.
this division is so ass.
Yeah,
God
dude,
damn.
it's not good.
It's not that he's this amazing guy because he's a Rakhimov, bro. That guy. He's like that guy. Like he's like a Rakhimov guy. He's
Pavanikov and shit.
You know what's crazy now thinking about it? Like, remember what's his name? The guy that just fought against Sergey Boachuk just now.
Butayev,
bro.
Butayev.
Imagine if he could still make 47 and they were giving him fights, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He
But
was just an animal here.
and that's why motherfuckers is mad because look, the real reason Rolly and Ryan got a belt is because y'all know that in those ranks, there's guys like Giyasov, other guys that know they're not popular. They got a lot of consonants in their name. Nobody know who the fuck they are. Y'all don't want to give those guys a shot, but those guys would beat these dudes. Like, yeah, they'll beat these dudes, man.
And,
You know,
and they
I might.
happen to have the shittiest belts, the BC and the BA.
Yeah, that's why you got to get mad at it. That is Giyasov a great fighter? No. Is he entertaining? No. Yeah, he could be. He'll fuck you up. Like, yeah, he'll fuck you up. He'll fuck these guys up, but he will never get the opportunity. Don't you see? He's been the mandatory since Stanionis had the belt, bro. Before
Yeah.
Boots even won that shit, he was the mandatory. He's never gonna get that shot, bro. He's never
Yeah.
gonna get that shot. I already
What if
see
he-
it. If y'all
What if he
y'all ain't
changes his name
stripped
to
Rolly
Hernandez?
yet, if y'all ain't stripped Rolly yet, it's because y'all not going to. Y'all not going to. It's been 2 years. Y'all ain't stripped that. You know, like
But
y'all
why,
not
though?
because they figure they'll make more money, bro. That's
All right,
at the end of the
so
day. That's
you
what
know,
it is.
And it's
but how
crazy
though?
because
Like,
it's crazy because there was rumors, remember, about the Rolly versus Pacquiao, and now Pacquiao Mayweather. Rolly, what are you doing, bro?
Right
What the
now, what they're
fuck are you
trying to
doing?
do, right now, what they're trying to do, I don't know if they're gonna do it because I see that Connor started calling out Ryan. But
Oh yeah.
before that news, of he's going to Zufa or whatever, what they was saying is Conor Ben versus Rolly Romero is what they were saying. And
I
that
like
could
that.
still happen. That could still
I like
But
that.
happen.
but here's the thing though. If Dana's saying, "Yo, fuck these belts," I doubt he's paying the sanctioning fees.
I mean, you look, the sanctioning fee comes out of the fighters' purses at the end of the day. It's really up to them. Whatever you paying them. The sanctioning fee come out of their purse. I don't think it falls on Dana. And you know, he's not in a position like, look, as much as we hate the sanctioning bodies and their bullshit, you know what it ain't if you see a Zufa belt, Ray, don't tell me you going like, yeah,
Oh
yo,
no
it's
no no
this
no, yo, you're preaching to the choir here, bro. I fucking hate that shit. I don't like
Ray,
Dana. I don't
like
like the
ain't
fake belt
nobody
shit,
gonna
but
look at no Zufa belt like, yo, B, he fighting for the Zufa. Like, nah, ain't
but
Yo,
no,
but
nah.
did y'all see that Dana's trying to get it
it
In
legitimized
Britain.
in the
in the
UK.
UK?
Yeah,
In Britain,
Yeah,
yep.
hey
yeah,
yo, that motherfucker making moves. Even though it's a brand new Zufa belt, it's gonna be legit.
But I will
maybe.
say that I'll say
Gotta
that's
see.
because one thing that gives Dana the leg up on the American promoters, just the boxing promoters, I should say, the boxing promoters specifically. Dana still is in a position where he has to promote events to be successful. A lot of the boxing promoters lost sight of that because the deals they have is exclusivity deals that last a very long time. So they get lazy, like, bro, whatever. I don't need it to be this and that. I'm gonna get this amount of money anyway. I'm gonna get this amount of money every year anyway. I'm gonna do this amount of shows every year anyway. Whereas Dana, one thing you got to give it to him, he is a shark, bro. Yeah, he's a fucking shark, and they finding that out real fast. That y'all talk y'all shit. Y'all can make fun of the belt. Y'all can make fun of the name. Meanwhile, he making moves, bro. For real, making
Wait,
moves. Not even
ca-
no cute shit. You
can I
know.
check one thing though? It's like, okay, so like, boom, you say you what's it called? They say, yo, it's a legitimate belt. Can they even like realistically? Don't they have to say like, bro, you still have to recognize the other ones? Like, will they be accepting it? Just saying like, yeah, we'll accept it, and you could just be like a random entity or whatever.
I mean, it's not tricky. The ones with the real power in boxing are the commissions, not the sanctioning bodies. The
Yeah,
sanctioning bodies is curtains. The ones who you need to recognize the belt really is the commissions. Now, in America there's a commission per state. In the UK there's one commission, the BBBOC. In Japan there's one commission. And that's how it is in most countries. There's one commission. So if they recognize it, yeah, it's legit, bro. Then after that it's just the question of, do you want to play ball with the alphabets or not? I believe that he should. I believe that you should be part of a collective, because the Zufa belt by itself, I'm telling you, they not going to accept that shit, bro. It
I
looked like
feel
a
like it.
UFC belt. It looked like a UFC belt. It
I
say
don't, it still
Zufa
feels
on it.
weird though, because it's like, yo, like even like some of the sanctioning bodies now, like that you say like that are like decently like well respected, like the BO and the BF, bro. It took until like what 2013
Yeah,
until they were accepted in all countries.
yeah. Honestly,
Like,
and they had legit guys fighting for those belts, man. A lot of
yeah,
legit guys fighting for those belts. You know, that's what it's gonna take for the Zufa belt to finally be accepted. You got to see it over and over and over, and because that's the way it was with the BO. You kept seeing it over and over and over until eventually you had to say, no, this shit is legit. Look at all these guys that fought for it. That's what it's going to take. But for you to X out the others, that's where I think that's where I think they would be fucking up at that. Look, we don't like a lot of these sanctioning bodies and the shit they do, but it's part of it. They're like family members. That's like the uncle that smokes crack. It's still your uncle, bro. You know what I mean? Shit like that. That's how they are. That's the relationship we have with the sanctioning bodies. We get mad at them. We don't like shit that they do. We don't like the way that some of them are run, but it's still part of the family. It's still part of the picture. If you eliminate them for your Zufa belt, you're just making it harder to legitimize it. If it's
yeah,
part of a collective, people will accept it. But if it's just, yeah, this the zoo, yeah, that shit don't mean nothing. Y'all made that shit up yesterday. The
yeah.
shit
The
don't
way I
mean
kind
nothing.
of looked at it, it's like, yo, and it was weird because I've never experienced this, right? But you know how like some dudes be talking about motherfuckers gentrifying their neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's how I felt the Zufa shit was, bro. It's like, damn, bro, you walking in here. Technically, you taking away like some of the disorder, which is a positive. It's like taking away the crime. But then
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, but it's like, yo, That store right there that we went to, that shit gone. The
It's
WBC store, that
gone,
shit
bro.
gone. It was ass sometimes. It was good sometimes, and it's gone now. The
We
BA
seen
store, same
rats in the
thing.
shit. We seen rats in the shit. It was gnats on the platens, but it was there. You know, we used to go there, eat the
It gave
platen
that shit some
chips.
character, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Virtuoso. Rolly can't find a buyer for his BA email belt or a house ad. Kind of about to buy that shit. Kind of about to buy that shit. Virtuoso says Zufa belt like it belongs to a dominatrix. Bro, that shit look like a car part. I don't like UFC. I don't like the way the UFC belt look. It looked like the title that Bret Hart used to carry around, the Intercontinental. That's what that
Because you know
shit
what it
look.
is? They changed this shit because once upon a time they used to have the one belt, and every time you got a title defense, you got a new belt. But then they were like, "Yo, that shit too expensive. We gonna make it this belt, and you gonna put like rhinestones in that shit instead." That's
Yeah,
each defense now.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I've never I don't like the design of the UFC belt. It doesn't I felt that as much as Dana doesn't like the sanctioning bodies, for good reason, by the way, like a lot of everything he said was true, but for all of its dysfunction and all of its flaws, you still need that familiarity right now. You don't want to deviate too far from what the consumers are used to. They're used to those belts. You need it for your belt to look like one of those belts, to look like it's part of a collective. Then you get these asshat sanctioning bodies to play ball. Like, look, we got the TV dates. All these motherfuckers you used to fuck with, they don't got TV dates. We do. So you do what we say. You make them play ball, and you can make it work. But just the Zufa belt by itself, that don't have no meaning, bro. And as much
But
as boxing fans like to
I'll tell you this
pretend,
though.
wait, as much as
Mhm.
boxing fans like to pretend that the belts don't matter, yes, the fuck they do, bro. You want to be known as a unified, undisputed, multi-way. Yes, you do, bro. Yes, you do. You
But
care.
I was gonna say this though. The reason is very simple. Like we keep forgetting this, bro. He don't want to work with nobody. Remember that, like, yo, if you have the
Yeah.
belts, what you gonna run into? You gonna run into other people's fighters. Like Top Rank not doing good right now, but they signed that deal with ESPN. Shit, you might have to. You get an IBF title, maybe a Top Rank fighter's in there, or a WBO belt.
Yeah,
Top Rank
but the
fighter will
shit is
certainly be
yeah, but
there,
the plan can't be to create a biosphere and expect it
bro,
like
bro,
that's not
bro.
gonna work.
Why
The
would it
PBC
not be the
tried
plan?
that. They
Why
tried
would it
that.
not be the plan?
That's
They don't
not a
give a
good
fuck.
plan. That's not a good plan, homie. A biosphere a biosphere in boxing, it's never going to work because it's one sport. The fans going to want what they want. Regardless of what you're trying to do, they going to want what they want. So you got to give them what they want. And if they want one of your boys to fight one of their boys, you got to do it. That's how money is made in boxing. As soon as the audience is telling you, yo, we want this and that, right? You got to make it. And when
That's
boxing
not
was
how
at its
Dana
best,
did that shit, bro.
I'm just saying, well, he gonna find out. That's why that's why the PBC's plan didn't work. That's why that didn't work. You trying to make it to where you don't need nobody, you don't rule boxing. Believe it or not, we do. If we don't patronize you, you end up fucked up in the game. We'll watch something else. Boxing is not essential to our day-to-day lives. If you don't give us what we want, yeah, we'll watch something else. And then what? Who you gonna make money from? You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Now listen, I'm fucking tired. Go to sleep. See y'all motherfuckers on the next one. Y'all be cool.
All right.